No one is saying anything. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, good morning, Bagunnara. Everyone munchi at home and in the campus. Everyone munchi at home and everyone munchi in the campus. Huh? Okay. Okay, no problem, no problem. Yeah, okay. So finally we have reached to the point where examination came very closer. Okay, I think 25 more days are there. 25 days are still left. Okay, no problem, no problem. Yeah, so what's your feeling? What's going on? What's going on? Feeling some pressure of exam? Huh? No problem. Yeah, okay. Always remember, whenever examination will come closer, of course, some pressure will be there, some examination fear will be there, pressure will be there. But always remember, success will never come if you don't tolerate that pressure. For great success, you have to pass through great pressure. You know, diamond is prepared. You know how diamond, you have studied in bio. Same carbon, not in bio, in chemistry, yeah. So same carbon converts to diamond. Same carbon is coal also, same carbon is diamond also. What is the difference? Difference is of pressure. Diamond goes through that pressure which make that carbon to convert into diamond. So same thing. You are thinking doctor to be a normal thing. No. Doctors are the diamond in the society. So that's why D for doctor and D for diamond we have got. Yeah, okay. So how that diamond, how that carbon became diamond? By passing through infinite pressure. So this coming 25 days, okay, 25 days, you will go through infinite pressure. You have to tolerate that pressure. You should not break in that pressure. If you break in that pressure, you will not become diamond. If you will not become diamond, means you will not become doctor. Yeah. So pressure will be there. For some people, less pressure will be there. For some people, more pressure will be there. But those who will tolerate that pressure and pass through that journey of infinite pressure, they will only become doctor in the NEET 2026. So is it okay? Are you connecting the point which I am trying to tell? For becoming diamond, for becoming doctor, you have to pass through that pressure. That pressure is a normal thing. That pressure is the part of the life. You have to tolerate that pressure and you have to make yourself stronger. And what is the normal life going on? Eating, sleeping, waking up, studying. That is not the life. In the life, some challenge should be there. In the life, we have to fight with the challenges. That fighting time has come for all of you. This 25 days you have to utilize in the best possible manner to get better rank, to get better marks in the NEET 2026. And once you tolerate this pressure, once you pass through this journey of pressure, you will become doctor. You'll become doctor means you'll become diamond. So that's why you have to tolerate this pressure. You have to work on this pressure. You have to take this pressure as a challenge. You have to take this pressure as a challenge. And it's not only you who will take this pressure as challenge. Everyone who has become successful in their life, some form, other form, they have always gone through their time of pressure. So that time of pressure is there for all of you. Enjoy this pressure, work on it, fight on it, and become doctor in the NEET 2026. Is it okay, bhai? After a long time we are having class, so little feeling people are calling and saying, sir, we are feeling pressure of exam, sir, exam come very closer. Then what is the life? What is the life? Life without pressure is nothing, bhai. Life without pressure is nothing. Yeah, you know, in morning also people require pressure. People wake up and they want pressure. Yeah, okay. So without pressure, there is no life. Is it okay? Then we'll start with our class. Is it okay? कुछ बोल दो भाई. अच्छा, in YouTube chat is not there. Okay, in online students only saying, are you can say, come on, is it okay? Are you ready to go through this time of pressure and come out as a diamond in the NEET 2026? Are you ready to tolerate this pressure? Right now you are carbon, but this pressure, you are taking this pressure as negative. Take this pressure as positive, and this pressure will only make you doctor. This pressure will only make you diamond. Diamond means doctor in the NEET 2026. So don't escape away from this pressure. Go in this pressure, enjoy the pressure. You know, Virat Kohli is very famous in chasing the runs. You know, Virat Kohli, whenever he plays in pressure, he plays better. That's why we give more credit to Virat Kohli. So same thing, in this pressure, you have to work in the best possible manner. You have to tolerate, you have to fight, you have to go through it, come out as a diamond and become doctor in the NEET 2026. So this feeling has to be there. This feeling has to be there. Don't escape from pressure, tolerate with it, fight it, and get your rank, get your medical seat. No problem, yeah. So this is little motivation which was required. After a long time I'm taking your class, yeah, because subject wise marathon is going on. Yeah, okay. Now we will come back to the point. Today we will revise entire track 1 of physics. Yeah, diamond equal to doctor. That's you see how nicely they have designed the words. Diamond, doctor. I never thought of it, but suddenly it came in my mind. Yeah, D for diamond, D for doctor, D for Dubey also. You see, you always say, yeah, okay. My name AKD. D is the diamond. Akhilesh Kumar diamond. Yeah, okay. Akhilesh Kumar doctor also. No, I'm not doctor. Yeah. But my students will be doctor. Same feeling. No problem. Yeah. So we will revise with track 1. Half of the part means first year I will take. Second year Amit sir will take. So today we will complete track 1 of first year and second year. First part I will take for 3 years. I will take track 1 part. Okay. Then next 3 years Amit sir will take and we will complete it. We will complete it. Yeah. Our job will be done there. But your job will be again to go through all the models that we will discuss in the class. Again, after the class, you have to go through them. And wherever you feel doubt, you can ask in the study hour. We are getting late, so we'll start. No problem. Yeah, okay. So point is very clear. Track 1, first year part I will revise. In second year part I will revise with electric field and charges. These are the 2 things. This is the 2 part which I will revise. Remaining part second year will be revised by Amit sir. So let's start. We will start without wasting more time, without talking more time. We will start. So before starting, just okay, this is visible? I think it is visible to everyone. It's visible to me also. So that's why, yeah, okay, no problem. Yeah. So first we will revise with motion in a straight line. And our main target right now is to go through all the solved example of NCERT. Because in the notes we have covered all the models. In notes we have also covered NCERT. But maybe some exact model of NCERT, exact language of NCERT we have not done. So this marathon is gold marathon. It's mainly concentrated on the content in the NCERT because sometimes direct questions are asked from there. Yeah. So we will talk about all the concepts, all the models which are given in NCERT, solved example of NCERT. Then again, and that will not be over. Only I will discuss in the class that has zero meaning. After class, you also have to go through those models by yourself because you have NCERT. You can mark those models, we will explain and again solve those models by yourself. So we will talk to the point. To the point of what, sir? To the point of NCERT. To the point of NCERT we will discuss. Then after class, you have to go through. You also have to go through to the point of NCERT. Then we will have one paper based on that. From paper also you will learn some new things. Then we will have normal hour. After that marathon we will have grand test part. No problem. Yeah. So first we will start with first chapter of track 1 in class 11th in junior inter. That is motion in a straight line. Motion in a straight line, and we will directly go through the content of NCERT. Whatever important we will talk. Means those questions which can come in your NEET exam. Now once we go through NCERT, we find some graph, because we have realized many of you feel problem whenever graphical question come. So once we go in NCERT, in the beginning only motion in a straight line, they have given some graph. So just decode those graph. Just decode those graphs. तो एक बार देख लो, no problem, yeah, okay. Good morning to everyone. Some people came late. Good morning. In the evening, those who will see the video, for them good evening. Some people will see before sleeping, for them good night. Then again for tomorrow also, who will see, good morning. Yeah. So okay, no problem. Yeah, sure, Sita, we don't have time for snake theory. We have to very precise. Yeah, okay. So some position time graph is given. And if you check this, I think this position time graph everyone knows. Slope of position time graph gives you velocity. Slope of velocity time graph give you acceleration. And if you check this position time graph, this is saying that particle is at rest, because position of the particle is not changing. I think everyone knows this is uniform motion. This is uniform motion. Why uniform motion? Because slope of uniform motion means velocity has to be constant. Velocity has to be constant means slope of displacement time graph has to be constant. Slope constant means graph has to be straight line. So again, you look through these graphs by yourself. After class, you have to again go through these graphs. This is rest. This is the position time graph of particle at rest. This is the position time graph of particle in uniform motion. Uniform motion means constant velocity. Constant velocity means slope has to be constant. Slope has to be constant means graph has to be straight line. Then third graph, which I feel is more important. Tomorrow they can give you this graph and they will ask you, tell about motion of the particle. So this is position time graph. If you see your graph is like this. So for some time, this is the graph which they can ask you. This is the graph which they can ask you. I will just frame question from here. Tomorrow they can give you position time graph like this. XT graph. This graph is given like this. This is the graph given. And they can ask you between three time instant. For example, they will say, this is time T1, this is time T2, after this we have time T3, we don't have more time. Yeah, okay. But I can ask you from 0 to T1, what is the motion of the particle? So if you observe from 0 to T1, you have increasing slope. This is the graph for increasing slope. Increasing slope means velocity is increasing. Means particle has positive acceleration. From T1 to T2, your graph is a straight line. From T1 to T2, graph is a straight line. Straight line means from T1 to T2, your graph is a straight line. Straight line means your velocity is constant. That is again uniform motion, means acceleration will be 0. And from T2 to T3, if I stop T3 here only, T2 to T3, if you see here, T2 to T3, your slope is decreasing, means velocity is decreasing. Acceleration is negative. And here particle is coming at rest. Is it okay, bhai? I told you meaning of this graph. What is given in this graph? First particle has acceleration. Then your graph is straight line. That means your velocity is now constant. After that, your slope is decreasing. Decreasing means velocity is decreasing. Acceleration is 0. Velocity is decreasing. Acceleration is negative. And finally, particle is coming to rest. Is it okay, bhai? Kuch bol do fatafat. Fatafat bol do. Twarga, come on. Are online student, at least you can give chat. Done. But this is only my job. I have complete, but you have not come. Again sit and at least see this graph. Out of these three graphs, third one is important. And this is how we drive our car. Once we sit on our car, we accelerate the car. Then we move with some constant velocity. Then in order to stop the car, we apply brake. So this is what they have said here. This is what they have said here. This is what NCERT has said. They are trying to draw the graph for that situation only. They are trying to draw the graph for that situation only. Means when you sit in the car, that is what they have written. So once you can go through it, you'll get exact language of NCERT. We want exact, we know the concept, but we don't know exact language. So exact language will come. So that's how we can get. No problem. So yeah, I told you how this happened, but again you will see, then only you'll get the confidence. Yeah. Again, they have represented some position time graph. Here velocity is positive because slope is positive. Here velocity is negative because slope is negative. Here velocity is 0 because slope is 0. So again, important graph. They can give you 4 graph and 3 graph and they can ask you, explain about first graph, second graph, third graph. So you can get. And in our test also it will come. In Gold Marathon also questions will be coming from NCERT only. So these things will be asked there. No problem. Yeah. So we'll frame question based on that. Same thing, yeah. Now slowly let's move. Again one graph is given. Simple graph only. Again your velocity is increasing. Or you can say slope of the velocity time graph is increasing. Slope, yeah. If you check here from 0 to 8 seconds, you have increasing slope. Increasing slope means acceleration is present, acceleration is positive. That's why your velocity is increasing slope. So you can check. Again velocity constant, again velocity is decreasing. Means you can check the graph, no problem. Now we came to our first question which can be asked in the NEET exam. Important type of model, easy model also. This is an easy model also. I will talk about this model. Important by last year paper came tough. Yeah, okay, last year paper came tough. But all questions were not tough. Questions, at least 20 questions were those which you can easily do. Only the problem people got in pressure. That pressure will only make you diamond. So don't take pressure of anything. Just study, just work on it. Just go through that pressure, enjoy the pressure. And one question is given in NCERT from here, which I think everyone will be able to do. They have said the position of an object moving along x-axis, position given, x equal to a plus bt square. They are asking you velocity at t equal to a and b value given, we can put there. They are asking you velocity. So I think everyone knows when position is given, velocity we can write as dx by dt. From here, instantaneous velocity, t equal to 0, t equal to 2 seconds means instantaneous velocity. So from here our instantaneous velocity will come a constant differentiation 0, this will become 2bt. Now we can put the time. T equal to 1 second they asked, we can put. T equal to 0 they asked, we can put. T equal to 2 seconds they asked, we can put, and we can get instantaneous velocity. Second situation, they are asking you average. Instantaneous is always easy to calculate. But now they are also asking what is the average velocity between 2 seconds and 4 seconds. Means they are asking you average velocity. For average velocity you already know. Delta x by delta t. Delta x means x2 minus x1 by t2 minus t1. x2 means that value of x when time is 4 seconds. x1 means that value of x when time is 2 seconds. So you can calculate here, you can put, and you can get your average velocity. Is it okay, bhai? This is an important model. This is an important model for based on differentiation. Easy and important. I am saying again and again. X given, they are asking you instantaneous velocity dx by dt. They are asking you average velocity delta x by delta t. You have done such questions so many times. So many times in the test also came. But exact language of NCERT now you have got. Is it okay, bhai? फटाफट कुछ बोल दिया करो. But for all of you, I'm saying, yeah, okay, because you are part of our family only. Yeah, so that's why, no problem, no problem. So go through this question, exact language. You have done such question, but exact language you can go through. Then you'll get more better idea. Now let's move slowly. These are again, you can once check. Acceleration is increasing, acceleration is 0, then acceleration is negative. You can go through it. Again, this is JEE Mains question also. This came in JEE Mains also. Position time graph given and they have asked In which situation out of ABC, which situation you have positive acceleration, negative acceleration, zero acceleration, you can get from here. You can get from here. This is an important graph by in JEE Mains also. This graph came last year. It came last year. It came. They gave these three graphs and they asked in graph A, acceleration is positive. Graph B, acceleration is, so you know how to frame the question. So from here, this is an important graph which can be asked. Here slope is increasing. Slope of position time graph is velocity. Velocity is increasing. Acceleration will be positive. Here slope is decreasing. Slope is decreasing. Snake theory, you remembered. We studied that snake theory. Here velocity, here slope is decreasing. Slope decreasing means velocity is decreasing. Velocity decreasing means acceleration will be negative. Here slope is constant. Slope is constant means velocity is constant. Velocity is constant means acceleration is zero. So point is, sir, is it enough? You explained enough? I did not explain enough because I have that much of time only. But once you will sit and you will go through it, then it will become good for you. Then it will become easy for you. So point, after discussion of every graph, every model, you have NCERT, go through it. Go through it. And tomorrow in the paper also these questions will come. I'm saying now only because intention of paper is to make you practice of NCERT. So that's why important model, go through it. Same thing is here, you can again check. We'll go to next solved example. These are all equation of motion. Now we have reached to the point which is very, very important. Again one model came. Please. Chala important. बहुत ही important है भाई. I don't know how much important it is. Actually, language is important. This type of question you already written. You can check. CBI. What is full form of CBI? After a long time I am, so I just want to check whether you remembered or not. CBI full form. Long-term students know. Senior inter students don't know. CBI full form is Chala Baga Important. Chala Baga Important. CBI. Chala Baga Important. तो एक बार देख लो. Again go through it. Example number 3.4. Again important. Question can be already asked. That's why it's written PYQ. Already asked, again it can be asked. तो एक बार देख ले. So question is said, a ball is thrown vertically upward with a velocity of 20 meters per second from the top of multi-story building. Now when same question will come in the NEET, you will start thinking, sir, what is multi-story building? Don't think more. If some words you don't know in question, leave those words and go for other words. Read the question first. Okay, multi-story building, people start thinking, what is multi-story building? क्या मैं सोचूं नहीं, कुछ मत सोच, आगे पढ़. No problem, yeah. So question is very important. They are saying you one multi-story building is there, means so many floors are there. Multi-story building means so many floors are there. So a multi-story building is there. Now one person is projecting one ball from here. He is projecting the ball vertically upward with 20 meters per second. And height from where he is throwing is given 25 meters. And then they are asking, this is the meaning of all these things. So you have to always convert the question in the form of diagram. Whenever such question comes, motion in a straight line, motion in a plane, it's always advised to convert the question in the form of diagram. Once you converted, now question is very easy. Now they are asking you, what is the maximum height it will rise? From the ground, will it rise? From the ground, what is the maximum height it will rise? So this type of model we have already done. You will simply say, sir, once you throw from here with a speed of 20 meters per second, it will go further height. Further height, how much it will go? You already know motion in a motion under gravity mug, motion under gravity. It will go further height u square by 2g. If you put the value of u here, this will give you 20 meter. That means already 25. Extra 20 meter it will go. Means maximum height attended Of course, you have to calculate this maximum height attained from the ground. From the ground, that maximum height attained will become 25 plus 20. That is the formula in your notes. H plus U square by 2G. That formula also directly you can use. That will become, sir, 25 plus 20. That will come 45 meter. This is the maximum height ball will attain from the ground. Yeah. Very good. Some people are saying the answer also. बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. Yeah. If you get time, you can solve it. You can solve it. It's not needed for me to tell. But yeah, but I have to explain because some people, yeah, okay, no problem. Yeah. So this is the first part. Second part, they're asking you how much time it will take before hitting the ground. Means after how much time it will hit the ground. So for time of flight also, I told you direct formula here. T will be equal to U by G plus under root of 2H max by G. So go through this part, revise from your main notes, So this time will come 2 seconds. And 2H max by G, this will give you 3 seconds. So total time will become 5 seconds. So this was the question that we had. There are multiple ways to solve this question. So point is go through this question. Important. And not only one time asked, 2-3 times they have asked. They have solved in a very complicated manner. So don't see their calculation. In your notes, everyone, junior, in senior inter notes also it is there. In long-term notes also it is there. So first see from that notes. Then you can try this question. If you are not able to do right now. Yeah, okay, no problem. Yeah. So I think everyone will get how high it will rise. Of course, from the ground, how high it will rise. How long it will take. Now people get confused. So in the class you told, find the time of flight. Here they are not saying time of flight. That is not in NCERT, Sekhar Reddy. So it's not in NCERT. Now we cannot discuss. Yeah. Okay. So in NCERT only right now we'll discuss. Yeah. So, so how long it will take before hitting the ground means time of flight. So don't overthink in the exam. How long you are thinking 6 feet 4 inch long or 10 feet 12 inch long or 4 feet long. How long it takes means how much time it will take. Unnecessary thinking mat kiya karo. Paper is always designed a very proper language. Don't make unnecessary thinking. Now let's go to next. They have solved it but in a complicated manner. So better you can solve in easy manner which is there in your notes. Now, Galileo's ratio, I don't feel it's needed to tell. Arey Baba, 20 meter from tower. Already 25 meter was there. So 20 plus 25. Total height will come 45. Achita Sai, pura question ka solution dekh NCERT if you're seeing. Then we will move towards Galileo's ratio, which everyone knows. If the particle starts from rest, with constant acceleration, then ratio of distance traveled into fixed consecutive interval of time will be 1:3:5:7:9 and so on. And in a free fall, this ratio we can apply, no problem. Yeah. You can remember, no problem. Yeah. Then again one important thing came. Stopping distance and stopping time. This is also important part. How to find stopping distance and stopping time. So you already know, we will not put more time on the question which you already know. Why too unnecessary? Yeah, we will put more time on the question which will be new for you. They are asking you stopping distance, stopping time. So I think everyone knows if your car is driven with some speed, someone asks you find the time, find the distance to stop the car. If you apply the brake, definitely car will stop. So stopping distance will become U square by 2A. A is the retardation. Stopping time will become U by A. U they will give you in kilometer per hour. So convert into meter per second by multiplying with 5/18. Sometimes question has been asked where they have talked about speed. Stopping speed they have related. So that you can write S will be proportional to U square. So S1 by S2 will be equal to U1 by U2 whole square. I think this will everyone will do. Stopping distance and stopping time. Important model. Last year also one question came where it was used. That was not direct model. Their acceleration you have to again put force by mass. Their acceleration, you have to again put force by mass. Yeah. If acceleration is not given, then we have to put that acceleration as force by mass. Direct question will be these values. And say exercise also one question is given from here. So important part, no problem, no problem. Yeah. So I feel everyone will get when the brakes are applied. You already know brakes applied means car will stop. Yeah, okay. So that is the stopping distance, stopping time, which they have calculated. Important, easy and important. This is your Galileo's ratio they are talking about. In one time interval, why not? Next time interval, 3, why not? 5, why not? 7, why not? If someone asks you total interval, 2t naught, that will come 4, why not? So again, you can go through this chart. Ek baar chale jana. Ratio they have given 1:3:5:7:9. They should ask this type of question. Kyun itna tough puchte hain? Easy question they should ask. Now we have never came. This question never came. But if the paper setter is fan of YouTube Reels, he can give this question. Nowadays in YouTube Reels, you will see some games will be there. Something will be falling. People will try to catch it. Everyone will not be able to catch it. If paper setter is little fan of YouTube shorts, which everyone is nowadays. My daughter also now fan of YouTube shorts. Yeah. Okay. She will not understand anything. She will. So maybe paper setter so that he can give. This you have seen. Have you seen this game? Something will be falling. People will try to catch it. Hello. अबे कुछ तो बोल दे. कुछ तो बोल दो. So this is also important. I will just tell you. Yeah, okay, So maybe given in NCERT, so maybe asked. So that's why you should know. तो एक बार देख लेते हैं क्या है. कुछ ज्यादा दिमाग नहीं लगाना है. You see why everyone is not able to catch it? Due to their reaction time. Yeah. So always remember, if your reaction time is TR means reaction time. In this reaction, TR is reaction time means this much time you will take to react. Means scale has already started falling. But instead it fall, you cannot catch. You need some time to react. Okay. Yeah. In gym also, in grip also one question is there. Yeah. Correct. Srikara, correct. Yeah. So it's not like that you saw it falling and you will catch it. You will take some time to react. During that reaction time, your scale or object will do motion under gravity. So whatever the height it will fall, that height you can write as half gt square. This t is your reaction time. So from here you can calculate reaction time under root of 2h by g. This is the time for free fall. You already know that only meaning I told. No problem. Yeah. So now after class you can again go through it. It will take just because for 3 days what you will do, you have to revise only physics. तो क्या रिवाइज करोगे? जो एग्जाम में आएगा, गोल्ड मैराथन एग्जाम में क्या आएगा? यही सब आएगा. That's why we designed gold marathon. It's not normal marathon which is going on everywhere. It's completely restricted to NCERT. So that's why go through it. After class, sit for 2 minutes, there you will be able to get. No problem. Yeah. In exam also question will come, so practice will happen from there. Now let's talk about relative motion, which everyone knows. Okay, again graph came by. In the beginning, I was thinking time is less, we can skip these graphs, but I felt these graphs are important because J means scale. J means this graph came. If you see, I think everyone knows, sir, position time graph given. Velocity is the slope of position time graph. Slope means tan theta. For here A and B, both slope are equal. Angles are same. That means VA will be equal to VB. If you check here, slope of A is more than slope of B. Means VA will be more than VB. No problem. Yeah. If you check here, one started from here, one started from here. So they are asking you for A. For A slope is positive, so velocity is positive. For B slope is negative, so velocity is negative. And if you check t equal to 1 second, this is the time when both are at the same place. That means at t equal to 1 second, A and B will cross each other. Because one has positive velocity, one has negative velocity, means both are moving in opposite direction. So one instant will come when both will cross each other. That is the time of 1 second. Is it okay, bhai? Hello, 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 hello. Are you getting? Are you getting? Question came. This graph came in JMS. They asked, at what time? Not one question. One graph was given and 3-4 statements were given. And those 3-4 statements, one statement was, yeah. Find the instant. That is statement. One statement was the instant when A and B crosses each other. What is that instant? T equal to 1 second. They are going in opposite directions. Of course, they will cross each other. So that's why no problem here. So we done. So this is also done. No problem. So go through it. Go through it. Questions will be asked in coming exam also from here. Now let's check one question of relative motion which is given in NCERT from here. Once you can check. Time also I will check. A with respect to B, no problem. B with respect to ground, no problem. Problem is the third one. Problem is the third one. एक बार देख लेते भाई, चल चल चल, कोई बात नहीं, 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 कोई बात नहीं. एक बार देख लेते, एक बार देख लेते, एक बार देख लेते, एक बार देख लेते. हाँ, चलो 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 चलो. Yeah. Okay. Important. And I'm saying in the beginning, only my saying will not work. You are going to become doctor. You have to take the responsibility. Our will be support. Role of teacher is the support for the students. Just like Sapota gives you nutrition. Teacher gives you nutrition with the help of concept. Yeah. But you have to write the paper and you have to work. So that's why your responsibility. Now after class, your responsibility is more. You have to go through this model again. खुद से बैठ के देखना, then only you'll understand the language. Yeah. Okay. हाँ. So in the question they are saying 54 kilometer per hour. Okay. So whenever such question comes, north, south, east, west mentioned, better take help of I cap, J cap. Better take help of I cap, J cap. And then because relative motion means we have to go with vector. Vector means we have to go with I cap, J cap. So we'll simply say A moves north with 54 kilometer per hour. B moves south. So I will simply write. I cannot write VA. I cannot write VA. I have to write VA bar. That will be 54 north means J cap. We'll convert into meter per second. For meter per second, we'll multiply by 5 by 18. That will come 15 J cap. This is in the meter per second because it was given in kilo. We can do calculation in kilometer per hour also. 9 by 25 stopping potential. चलो okay, ये क्या बोल रही भाई? हाँ, okay, no problem. Yeah. Similarly, we can calculate VB. That is given 90 into 5 by 18. That will give you 25. And it is given south. South means minus J cap. That means it will finally come. VB bar will finally come minus 25 J cap. So this is the thing, first thing you have to do. First, always remember, whenever directions are given, we have to add I cap, J cap from our side to get that direction. Yeah. Now they're asking you, velocity of B with respect to A. Velocity of B with respect to A. This is how that we already know. VB bar minus VA bar. Now VB bar we already got. Minus 25 J cap minus VA bar. So if you put there, it will come minus 40 J cap. Minus 40 J cap. Yeah. Okay. Huh. B with respect to A. I will check. Yeah. Okay. Where is the that is relative velocity of B with respect to A is minus 40. Minus 40 J cap we got. Means 40 magnitude minus J cap means towards south. Towards south. No problem. Yeah. Now similarly you can get velocity of ground with respect to B. Means they are asking you velocity of ground. They are asking you velocity of ground with respect to B. With respect to B means VGB. They are asking you velocity of ground with respect to train B. That will become VG minus VB. Now VG you already know 0. Ground velocity you already know 0. VB you have already written minus 25 j cap. That will give you plus 25 j cap. You can get from here, no problem, easy, nothing to worry. Yeah. So that 25, Suharshita was saying this only, no problem. Yeah. But direction also you got now. So my point was not only magnitude, sometimes they can ask you direction also. So that's why you have to be careful. No problem. So first two you will be able to get. Let's move towards the third part. Okay. एक बार देख ले भाई, no problem. Yeah. Velocity of a monkey running on the roof of the train A against its motion with respect to, with a velocity of 18 meter per second with respect to train A as observed by person on the ground. Yeah. एक बार देख ले भाई, एक बार देख ले. This is a tricky question. People do mistake here. That's why A and B you will be able to get. My concern was only that C part. So एक बार देख लो, no problem. Yeah. So they are asking you velocity of monkey running. They are asking you velocity of monkey with respect to ground. With respect to ground means actual velocity of the monkey. Actual, they have given you relative velocity of the monkey. They have given you, एक बार देख लो भाई, क्लास के बाद प्लीज अच्छे से एक बार देख लेना. This model is slightly language is tricky. तो देख लेना, C part देख लेना. A and B they will not ask even because that is very easy. But C part may be asked. Yeah. So velocity of the monkey given. 18 kilometer per hour. Convert into meter per second, 5 by 18. That will come 5 meter per second. So velocity of monkey with respect to A given. And what is given? 18 kilometer per hour. 5 meter per second. 18 into 5 by 18, that is 5 meter per second. Against the motion means opposite to the motion of A. That means minus j cap. Because A was j cap. So it will be minus j cap. Now this you can write Vm minus Va. This will be equal to minus 5 j cap. Now Va you already know. You will put it here. And you send that side. Then Vm will come. If you send that side, it will become, minus that will become 10 j cap. Hello bhai. Is it okay? कुछ समझ में आ रहा है? 10 meter per second. Hello. Can I feel? Please, after class, everyone will go through this question. At least C part जाओगे, देखोगे. C part is little tricky. Yeah, okay. So they are asking you velocity of monkey with respect to ground. With respect to ground means actual velocity of monkey. That you can calculate. No problem. Yeah. Which velocity of the monkey was given, sir? That velocity was given with respect to A. In what direction given, sir? Against the motion. Against the motion means minus j cap because A motion was j cap. अरे बोल दो भाई, I am not getting confidence that everyone is understanding. जल्दी से बोल दो, online student, YouTube people cannot send comments. Okay, maybe some extra comments were coming, that's why they have switched off. अरे जल्दी बोल दे भाई, समय हम ले दूं. Online students in the app, they can reply at least. Sare nana, chinna pilla, abbai ammai. Sare, understood. But एक बार overconfidence में मत रहो. After class, go through it because 3 days you have to revise physics only. तो क्या करोगे? I have taken 45 minutes for this chapter. You can also take 45 minutes. Then it will be over. No problem. Yeah. Now let's move to we have completed all the solved example. Some questions are there in the exercise. These questions we will make you learn with the help of a paper. It's learning process. So something told, okay, something we will give in the paper. In that paper, we will have paper discussion. Then we will discuss this. These two questions are important. Those who want, they can try. This 3.9 came last year in the NEET. This 3.9 came last year in the NEET, if you remember. That was tough question. Before that, these two are again tough questions which are there in NCERT. So they can ask you. The person who designed paper from here, he must have also designed these two questions also. So this question I'm not telling you right now in the class. In the paper it will come. Such question, not exactly same value. And you'll try in paper, then we will have paper discussion. There I will explain. Is it okay, bhai? Because only my saying it will take time. Yeah, because yes, in paper you will see the question, you read it, you will try, you will not get. Many times by not getting we work on it more. Many times by not getting we work on it more. Just like long term people, they work more during this time because last year they did not get the selection. Senior interns will think, okay, like no, this year only, abhi padhai karna, doctor bana, that's it. Yeah, so these questions will come in the paper we will give because NCERT question. And there we can have, there I will explain the model. So try by yourself. Some models I am leaving because time is not enough, but okay, it will not left for the NEET exam. It will be discussed in the paper discussion. Such questions will frame. Now we'll move to the next chapter. One chapter completed. Baap re baap. Now let's move to the next chapter. Means paper discussion will be also part of this marathon class. Paper discussion will be also very, very important part of this marathon class. Don't skip the paper discussion. Yeah, because their questions will be framed from all these concepts. Some concepts left, it will try to make you learn with the help of paper. No problem. Yeah. Now let's move further. Right now we are more focused on the solved example. Good question came, JEE mains question came, again written CBI, we have done work for it by. It's not like that wake up in the morning and we are taking class. No, before that 2-3 days we have seen which question is important, which question can be asked. Yeah, okay. Yeah. एक बार देख ले, 4.1 देख ले भाई. First question of motion in a plane. So एक बार देखो, no problem, no problem. Important question. JEE mains has asked this question. Tomorrow it can come in your NEET also. एक बार देख लो, easy question, important question. Yeah, okay, no problem. Yeah, okay, हाँ. Now क्वेश्चन इज वेरी सिंपल. रेन एक बार देख लो भाई, क्लास के बाद पेपर में भी आएगा, क्लास के बाद बैठ के इसको रिवाइज भी करना. ऑल द क्वेश्चन विच आई एम डिस्कसिंग इन द क्लास, सिट डाउन एंड डू देम. Don't give excuse. I'm not able to do. I have not done this. I don't have time. No, I'm feeling pressure. I'm feeling depressed. No, this is the time to work on it. So एक क्वेश्चन देख ले, चलो. Okay, no problem. Yeah, okay, हाँ. Question is very simple. Rain is falling vertically down. Okay, no problem, sir. Rain is falling vertically down. Okay, velocity of rain given, sir, 35 meters per second. Okay. Now wind started blowing. You know, whenever wind blow, actually rain normally falls vertical. But many times when wind blows, due to wind, rain also get one velocity in the direction of wind. You have seen, even if a standing raindrop will not always fall vertically. Sometimes raindrops fall like this. Why this thing happened? Due to wind. Same thing is happening. Practical question. Rain was falling vertically with 35. Wind started blowing from east to west. So wind started blowing east to west. That is given 12 meters per second. No problem. Rain was given 35 meters per second. Now due to this wind, if your raindrops were falling vertically, but wind will push them in the direction of it. So due to wind, raindrops will also get one velocity in that direction. Means resultant velocity, just like your upstream and downstream. Just like that, your resultant velocity of rain will become, due to its natural 35 and due to wind, its resultant velocity means net, not relative velocity. Net velocity of the rain will become under root of VR square plus Vm square, because both are perpendicular, so under root of Vr square plus Vw square. From there we can calculate net velocity. If someone asks you that, yeah, that means for this person rain is coming like this, so he has to keep his umbrella like this. In what direction, sir? Against the wind. Against the wind. So wind is flowing from east to west. So yeah, so wind is going towards west. East to west means he has to keep his umbrella towards east. Hello, hello, hello. Like deflection, like deflection. Rain will deflect due to wind. एक बार देख ले भाई, कुछ समझ में आया? देख लो, सॉल्यूशन में मैं दिखा देता हूं. You see that you can also calculate this angle. Tan theta will be equal to opposite by adjacent, VW by VR. Net velocity of the rain resultant. This is what they are trying to say. Angle also you can calculate. In what directions are towards east? Because wind was blowing from east to west. West की तरफ जा रहा है, तो मुझे against the wind. I don't have to collect the rain. I have to stop the rain. So I have to make my umbrella against the wind. So wind was towards west, means we have to rotate our umbrella towards east. Is it okay, bhai? Important model. Important model. In NEET also it came. Do you know this question came in the NEET also? Do you know? Some people are surprised, sir. Nowhere we saw in PYQ. Nowhere it is there, sir. It came for overseas NEET. You know, those who are living in, people are living in outside India, for them also NEET is done. NEET exam is prepared. For them this question came. In JEE Mains also came, and for them also came. So for you also it can come. No problem. So go through it. Go through it. My point is go through it. Okay, okay, okay. अरे समझ गए बच्चों? बता दो. Is it okay? Rain falling, wind blowing. So due to wind, rain will get velocity na. Rain will deflect na. Rain will deflect due to wind na. So net velocity of the rain. This is what you have done in riverboat problem. Upstream, downstream, across the river. Net velocity was under root of VR square plus VV square. That is the situation. That is the situation. Yeah. Directions are kaise, what direction we have to rotate the umbrella? Tan theta we can calculate opposite by adjacent. In what direction we'll rotate the umbrella? Against the wind. Wind is blowing from east to west, means wind is going towards west. So we have to make umbrella in the east. That is the direction we got. So you can go through it. Point is you can go through it. Once you'll go, then only you'll be able to get. Let's move further. This is also important, bhai. In JEE Mains came such question. Resultant velocity. एक बार देख लो. एक बार देख लो. Resultant velocity they are asking. So two vectors. Velocity means vector. Resultant they are asking. Resultant you already know. Resultant of two vectors you already know. One boat is there and one boat is there and water is flowing. So resultant velocity you can find. Resultant velocity you already know. Resultant of two vectors you already know. Under root of resultant you already know. Your resultant R will come under root of A square. Under root of A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. AB given. A means velocities are given, velocity of rain, boat given, velocity of river given. Theta you have to check. Theta you have to check. Here theta is. Boat is going north, and boat is going north, and water is like this. Water is like this. Means this angle is given 60. So this angle will become 30. This is already 90. So angle between these two vectors will become 120. Then you can put there and you can get. Easy and important, bhai. Dekh le. They are asking you find the resultant velocity of the boat. So resultant means net velocity. Same like that only. Resultant you already know how to calculate. Under root of A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. Theta you have to check carefully. Theta you have to check carefully by seeing the direction. I already told the concept. Go through it. Go through it. Yeah. Important type of situation. Easy situation. This is what they have done. Okay. Boat was north. Your sea. What is sea, bhai? ये sea कहाँ से आ गया? अच्छा, water current. That is what I was thinking. Yeah, sea means water. It means river speed. River speed. Yeah. Water current given. They have given 60 degree east of south. That is 60 degree came. So total angle came. Resultant you can use. You already, this is what I was saying. You under root of VA square plus VV square, under root of A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. Cos theta 120. So from there you got everything we can calculate. Is it okay, bhai? Then we'll move towards motion in a plane. Motion in a plane already going on. Yeah, okay. Then we'll move towards next part. Again, important question came. Important question came. This will come in the coming exam also, and it can come in the NEET also. This is a famous model. Yeah. Hello, 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 hello. You are there or gone? Everyone there? Chalo, no problem. Yeah. Hello. Chalo, hello reply should be hi. I am saying hello, they are repeating. Copy paste mat karo bhai. You have to give some, yeah, present sir. Okay, sare nana. Sare ammai, sare abbai. Chalo, focus petandi. Yahan pe dhyan do. Chalo bhai, no problem. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Easy, important. Position vector given, velocity and acceleration they are asking. So you already know if you differentiate position vector, you will get velocity vector. V will be dr by dt. And when you differentiate velocity vector, you will get acceleration vector. Important by JEE Mains 2-3 times such question came. Only different. We have done in the class also. I'm just reminding you the same question of the class, same question which came previously in the test, same question which will come tomorrow, day after tomorrow in the Marathon Gold exam, same question which will come in the NEET. Important question. R bar given, they are asking you V bar. R bar given, they are asking you V bar. So V bar you already know, dr bar by dt. Then they are also asking you A bar. Acceleration they are asking. So acceleration also you know, dv bar by dt. So from here simple basic differentiation you can do and you can get your V bar, A bar, whatever the time they are asking you can put that time. You will get magnitude, you will get direction. For direction I told you, if they ask you direction with x-axis, if they ask you for example your velocity will have two components. Here if you check your velocity will have two components. Yeah, okay, after differentiating. So one component, another component that will give you. I think velocity is having two components here. Along y it will come 4. Along x it will come 3. So if anyone asks you angle with x-axis, tan theta, because for direction you have to tell the angle. Tan theta will become opposite by adjacent 4 by 3. Similarly for acceleration you can do. चलो मैं दिखाता हूं solution because we don't have time. Easy model, that's why I'm not giving more time. V bar, R bar differentiated, we got V bar. Again differentiated, we got A bar. So acceleration came 4 meter per second square. J cap means along y axis. For velocity t equal to 1 second. This is the velocity. Magnitude under root of x square plus y square. 5 came. Direction important hai. बैठ के करोगे solve. Angle with x-axis tan theta opposite by adjacent. Easy question, important question, but बैठ के करो, बैठ के करोगे, then only in NEET you will be able to do. Let's move to the next question. Again, important question. Very, very important. We are seeing JEE Mains paper. Last year, so many questions came like this. एक बार देख ले 4.5. What is y coordinate of the particle at the instant when x coordinate is 84? So I think everyone should be able to do because we have given such question in the exam also. But okay, चलो एक बार देख लेते हैं. Actually, this question is also question of equation of motion only. But now that equation of motion has to be used in 2D because I cap also there, J cap also there. So we have to use, so in such situation, you have to write equation of motion only, but you have to write separately for x-axis and separately for y-axis. For example, if you see your initial velocity, you have initial velocity along x, that is 5. Along y, nothing is there. 5i cap means 5i cap plus 0 j cap. J cap is 0, means ui is 0. Similarly, you'll have ax. Ax is 3, ay is 2. Now, once you have this data, remaining things you can calculate. They have given you, they are asking what is the y coordinate of the particle when x coordinate is 84. X coordinate is 84 means Sx is given 84. They are asking you Sy. So from here you can find the time, because Sx you can always write as ux into t plus half x into t square. From here, after putting ux 5t plus x 3 by 2, half 3 into t square. From here you will get the time. One quadratic equation will be formed. Solve it, you will get the time. Once you get the time, they are asking you y coordinate. Y coordinate means sy. Sy will be your ui into t plus half ay into t square. From here you can, important hai 4.5 is Kuddiga custom, because solution is not the paper which came last year like that. Answer will not come in one step. Using x-axis you can calculate time, then you can use that time for y-axis. You will get whatever they ask. That time will come. Then what is the speed of the particle at that time? Once you get time, then you can calculate speed also. You can calculate vx. You can calculate vy. Then you can find speed. Speed means under root of vx square plus vy square. Important type of question, answer will come. Just calculation, you have to do process I told. If you want to see, you can check. They solve in little combia. X coordinate they calculated. Y coordinate they calculated. Then they said x is 84. They have put x equal to 84. From here time came. Once time came, velocity came, everything came. Y coordinate came by putting their time. Hello, bolo. Is it okay? Everyone will get. Kar loge. अरे जल्दी बोलो भाई. Is it okay? Chalo, done sir, no problem. Yeah. Point is you have to go through it. खुद से करना पड़ेगा. बैठ के कर रहा. I'm saying again and again, but I have to say, because this is the thing that will make you learn these models. Yeah. And for checking whether you learned or not, we will have the paper where such questions will come. So go through this question again, important by. Now let's talk about our question number 4.6. This is Rain Man problem. No problem. Yeah. This is Rain Man problem. I think everyone knows in place of man, they have used women there. So Rain Man problem, this you can solve directly. Rain is there, man is there, women is there. You can directly calculate relative velocity of rain with respect to man will come under root of VR square plus VM square. If anyone asks you angle tan theta, you already know VR by VM. Here man will be replaced by women. So you can do, no problem. I don't feel it's needed to explain this one because in easy model and everyone gets. Now because we have to take time also. Let's move towards, now we'll go through projectile motion. Chalo bhai. Now let's go to projectile motion 4.7. I think everyone knows. You already know for two different angle range will be same. One angle should be theta, other angle should be 90 minus theta. So that is what they're saying. In the terms of theta also, we can say in the terms of theta and 90 minus theta also, or all these things are there in your notes. For two different angle, range will be equal. Those angles should be theta and 90 minus theta, complementary angles. Or you can say 45 plus alpha or 45 minus alpha. Because again, if you add them, it will give you 90. So whenever sum of two angles are 90 degree, range will be So range will be tan theta, VR by VM or VM by VR? Oh, sorry, VM by VR. Tan theta, VM by VR. Correct, Srikara. Tan theta will be VM by VR, not VR by VM by. Hey Bhagwan, I was checking, no one said. This was VR, man was running. So we'll give his velocity in opposite direction. So tan theta will come, tan theta will come VM by VR, not VR by VM. Okay. Tan theta will come VM by VR. Correct. Srikara, thank you. Not VR by VM. Yeah. That's why without formula also you can do. So that's how we, no problem. Yeah. Let's move to the next question. So this is important. 4.8. You can check once. Okay. A hiker stands on the edge. 4.8. A hiker stands on the edge of okay. So this is the question, important question. Language is little tough. Because when such question comes in the exam, you will start thinking, what is hiker? Abhe hiker se kya karoge? Hiker has what hiker is wearing, what hiker is talking on the phone. These are not important. Important is what hiker is doing. He's throwing the ball. So they are saying these are important and easy question. What they said, one person is there. Hiker means one alive person, not dead person. He is at a height of 490 meter. From here he is throwing the ball horizontally with 15 meter per second. This is the question of your horizontal projectile. They are asking you time taken to reach the ground. So in horizontal projectile, you already know time will be same as free fall under root of 2h by g. From here you can calculate time. They are also asking you find the final velocity with which ball will hit the ground. So final velocity with which it will hit the ground you already know. Under root of u square plus gt whole square. U will come from here. T will come from here. Put here, you'll get the answer. But be careful. G, if given, then only you'll take G as 10. Here they have given G 9.8. So you'll take 9.8. Easy and important question, bhai. Jaldi se bol do, Twarga. I don't have time. Important question. A hiker stands on the edge of a cliff. He throws the ball. Horizontal projectile. Language is custom. तो एक बार फिर से language को देखोगे बैठ के घर पे और in the study hour. More important is the language. Question is very easy. Again, last to last year this question came. Only this question directly came. No change, nothing. 4.9. A cricket ball is thrown with a speed of 28 meter per second direction, 30 degree above the horizontal. Now this language also comes, people get confused. Sir, you used to say u is this, theta is this, find the range. What is this? Abbe yaar, theta was measured from horizontal only now. Above the horizontal people start thinking. Above the horizontal means from sky. No bhai. Above, this is a simple oblique projectile. The main intention of this marathon class is the language of NCERT. We know the concept, we know the formula. But when such question come in the exam, people start thinking, what is above the horizontal? Above the horizontal means idi horizontal. Idi ball projected. They are asking you time of flight. You already know 2u sine oblique projectile, 2u sine theta by g. This theta was measured from horizontal. That is what it is given above the horizontal. Time taken you got. Maximum height formula you already know, oblique projectile. U square sine square theta by 2g, no problem. Now, third language also tough. The distance from the thrower to the point where ball returns to the same level. Means you have thrown from here, you have thrown from here, ball will return back to the same level. Means they're asking you range. What was range? Horizontal distance. That range you can find. U square sin 2 theta by g. अरे कुछ लैंग्वेज समझ में आ रहा है? हेलो, कुछ लैंग्वेज समझ में आ रहा है? They will not say directly बेटा रेंज निकाल दो. They will not say beta directly time nikal do. They will not say beta directly angle is 30 degree. For that they will say language. And once language comes, you feel problem. So go through this. Go through this question again. Important. That height came. Last to last year NEET paper, that height came. And G, how much you will take? G, how much you will take? Not given G value. How much you will take? How much you will take G value? Not given. 10 mat lena, because values are adjusted in such a manner that everything will get cancelled. Not given G value means 9.8 लेना है. दिमाग में खोल के बैठाओ. This question came last to last year. Height they asked. Many students did mistake because they were taking G10. Now calculation was not coming proper. So that's why mistake happened. Not given means you have to take 9.8. So that 9.8 and 28 will get cancelled. That's why 9.8 exact value comes 10. So that's why don't take by yourself. Range calculated. The distance from the same level is range. That is time of flight. Remaining things are easy, no problem. Yeah. So go through again. Go through this question. No problem. Now let's move. They also defined circular motion here. That 4.10 is important. You already know centripetal acceleration. Centripetal acceleration is not constant vector because its direction will always be towards center. That means that direction will keep on changing. This question, this theory came. We gave in the test also this theory and that came also. Not last year. Last year no theory came. Last to last year. Yeah, okay, okay. But this numerical can be asked. एक बार देख ले चल. एक बार देख लो. In the classroom, those people have NCERT. You can check your NCERT also. If you want, you can come. I will give some of the things I got. Okay, I will take home. So, 4.10. An insect trapped in the circular groove of radius 12 centimeter moves. बाप रे बाप कितना tough language देते हैं. But वो language, nothing is meaning of that language. If some words you don't know, leave it. People say circular groove. Groove क्या होता है? What is groove? Steadily. What is that? अब उतना दिमाग मत लगाओ. Number of revolution. This is important model again. Again important है. कल को टेस्ट में दूंगा. इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है. सो सिंपल. नंबर ऑफ रिवोल्यूशन गिवन, टाइम गिवन, मींस फ्रीक्वेंसी विल कम n by t. Number of revolution per unit time 7 by 100. Once frequency came, everything will came. They are asking you angular speed omega 2 phi f. They are asking you linear speed v equal to omega r. They are asking you acceleration. Acceleration means centripetal acceleration because it is in uniform circular motion. Steadily means uniform circular motion. That is the meaning. Steadily word was important. Yeah. Okay. Now they are asking you acceleration. Uniform circular motion, you know only one acceleration. Centripetal acceleration. V square by r, or you can use omega square r. You can put the value, you'll get. Is it a constant vector? No, because its direction keep on changing by. That was the question which came. Centripetal acceleration is which type of vector in any motion? Uniform, non-uniform, parva ledu. It is towards center. So that's why its direction will keep on changing. Yeah, important bhai. 4.10 important hai. Chalo, no problem. But I don't have time. You can calculate. Easy, but important. So 10 question we have discussed in motion in a plane, 4.10. 10, not 10, more than 10, around 12 question we discussed in a motion in a straight line. So till now 22 questions you have got. These 22 questions you have to do by yourself. You have to do by yourself. Then only in the test, in the NEET, if question will come, you'll be able to do. So this is your target for 3 days. क्या करोगे? ये सब क्वेश्चन कर लेना. 3 days these questions you have. I am not completing the class, भाई. People are saying, oh, he's saying again miss class. No, class will be completed. Just we have completed these 2 chapters. We'll move towards next chapter. Before that, we can take one break of 2 minutes, 5 minutes, because fruits came, biscuit came, they are looking at me, they are saying you are not eating me, so I have to eat them. Okay, no problem, yeah. But I think after this chapter we can take the break, because time is not there. We will complete laws of motion, then we will take the break. Just for 5 minutes we'll take the break, but after this chapter, let's see, no problem, yeah. Because we have to check the time also. Let's move to the next chapter. Some questions are there, I have marked them. But I will give you in the exam. This is what I told. No, break. Not tea break. Hey, class happened only 1 hour, people are asking tea break and all these things. We will do one more chapter, then we will take the break. Laws of motion we will do. Some questions of exercise will be taught to you by the paper. So don't worry about them. Solved example already we are covering. So don't worry. Yeah, okay. So let's move to laws of motion. Wow. Who is that beautiful person? Acha, my Galileo uncle appeared like this. I never saw his photo. Today I am seeing. Feeling good. Hairstyle is matching little bit. Chalo uncle. Okay uncle, bye. Chalo. Okay. Let's move. Dekho, important theoretical question came. Assertion, reasoning, theoretical question. Who is that? We don't know, but someone is there. Important. 5.5 figure. Acceleration at an instant is determined by force at that instant. Moment after stone is dropped out. Yeah. Auntie sir. Abhe yaar. No one is auntie, no one is uncle, everyone is. Chalo, dude. Okay, chalo, एक बार देखो, fast. No problem. Yeah. Important है भाई. मैं बता देता हूँ. This is no need to do from NCERT. Just keep in your mind. She's looking at my fruit. That apple only she's dropping. Before she will drop all the apple, I have to finish out. Chalo, dekh le, chal. Point is, एक बार देखो. No problem. Yeah, okay. Always remember, whenever any object detaches from another moving object. For example, train is there, train is moving, train at given time, train will have velocity also, train will have acceleration. You can write in it somewhere also. In your notes, you can mention this point if it is not there. Because important theoretical question can be asked. Assertion last year did not came. It may come this year because they can change the pattern little bit. So something can happen. Yeah. एक बार देखो. Always remember, whenever any object detaches from a moving object, that detached object gets same velocity of the moving object, but not the acceleration of the moving object. For example, देख ले आंटी, तू देख ले, मैं तुझे भी बता देता हूं. She don't know what is happening. I will tell what I'm trying to tell, what this paragraph is trying to tell. For example, tomorrow you are sitting in a bus, you are sitting in a car, your bus at a given time. At t equal to 10 second, your car is moving with 10 meter per second. Your car is having acceleration of 2 meter per second square. Now from car, if you drop one stone, if you drop one apple will get velocity 10 meter per second. But acceleration, it will not get 10 meter per acceleration, it will not get 2 meter per second square. Acceleration, it will get motion under gravity. Its acceleration will be g. So detached object gets the velocity of the frame from where it is detached, but not the acceleration, because acceleration is decided by force acting. Once the body detaches from the system, force which was giving its acceleration with the system, that force disappears. So that force disappear means it gets only velocity. Acceleration of that detached object, detached frame, he did not get. समझे? Hello? समझे भाई? If any object detaches from a moving frame, Shuvarchita is saying no sir. अबे Shuvarchita क्या बोल रही है पगली? If any object detaches from a moving frame, that detached object gets the velocity of the frame, not the acceleration of the frame. Acceleration will be decided by present forces. Velocity is decided by your history, but acceleration is decided by present forces. Once it detaches, that forces disappear. समझ गए? Hello? You have done some question like one hot air balloon was going up, one stone was dropped from hot air balloon. So to drop the stone, we are giving velocity of the balloon, but acceleration we were taking g, not the acceleration of hot air balloon. Hello, I will ask, you did not understand. I will ask from her, did you understand, madam? Yes. She's saying yes. Done. So that is what written. Acceleration at an instant is determined for the moment after the stone is dropped out of the train. It has no horizontal acceleration or force. Its air resistance is neglected. The stone carries no memory of acceleration with the train a moment ago. Of course, horizontally it was moving, so velocity was horizontal. Here it will go horizontal. Train is moving in horizontal, so of course that detached object will go horizontal. But detached object will get mug acceleration. It will become horizontal projectile. This question also came last to last, I think mid 2021 it came. Again when paper was tough, where they said one car was there, it was having some acceleration. They said after 5 seconds, if a stone is dropped, they asked what will be acceleration of the stone after 10 seconds. So once you drop the stone will not have any acceleration due to this. It will have its own acceleration, that is g. So out of 4 options, only one option was having acceleration of the stone as 10, and that was the answer. Chalo bhai, I don't have time. Chalo. So फाइनल कंक्लूजन पॉइंट, आवे बहुत टाइम लगा दिया. सिस्टम डिटैच ऑब्जेक्ट रिटेन्स मेमोरी ऑफ वेलोसिटी but not memory of acceleration. Acceleration is decided by present forces. Velocity is decided by your past motion. So this is the final conclusion point. Then you can go through it. Now next point we will move. Again important question. JEE Mains asked this question. एक बार देख लेते हैं. Easy question came in the test. They are asking you average resistive force. You can calculate. They have given you U. They have given you S. And they are saying bullet is stopping. Stopping means stopping distance. U square by 2A. From here you can find A. S given 60 centimeter, U given 90. A you can calculate. Once you have A, they are asking you force. F will be equal to MA. Easy and important model bhai. Done. But खुद से करोगे 5.2, खुद से करोगे important है. This is what they have done. S will be U square by 2A. Of course, A is the retardation. They calculated it. And then they calculated the force. F equal to MA. No problem, yeah. Then let's move to easy. This is the easiest question. एक बार देख लो भाई, चलो. A batsman hit the ball straight in the direction, bowler without changing the direction, like straight drive in the cricket, bowler coming. You have seen straight drive. Who plays best straight drive? You know who plays best straight drive? That is a straight drive. Ball coming with momentum, MV. Batsman is making it go back with momentum, MV. They are asking you impulse, means change in momentum, that will come 2 MV, done. Everything given. We can put and we can get. Hello. Shravani said correct. I play best straight drive. Yeah. Okay. No problem. Yeah. Okay. So this also you can do, but go through it. Such as Sachin Paji straight drive you have seen. My straight drive you have not seen. That's why you are saying. Otherwise, my straight drive is the best. Chalo, koi baat nahi. Let's move to the next one. Important bhai, and I think you are not seeing this question for the first time. This question always came two, 3 times came in our test also. Easy hai, important hai. Ball coming with MU, going with MU. So first case impulse will come 2 MU. Second case impulse will come 2 MU cos theta. They are asking you ratio of the impulse. So I think everyone will get. In first situation impulse will come. Ball came, returned back, means impulse means change in momentum. Just now we did 2 MU. Second situation, ball came at theta, went at theta with the normal. If they give you with the surface, it will become sine theta, but with the normal they have given. So change in momentum, impulse is I1, this is I2. Impulse 2 will become 2 MU cos theta. Then you can find their ratio. You have done. So I don't feel it's more time needed to tell, but important, because this is the only question given from here when some angle is there. So I think everyone will get. That is what they have done. First case impulse 2 MU. Second case impulse 2 MU cos theta. They have divided and they have got. Conservation of linear momentum came. Then again one easy and important question bhai. Already there in your notes. You have seen this question came in the test. Again it will come tomorrow in the test. These are the questions that will come in Gold Marathon. NCERT based questions. So I think everyone will get. Just I will revise. They are saying you one block is hanging with the help of one horizontal force. So if you check on the block, what are the forces? One tension, this angle theta, one mg, one horizontal force. Now from here you can break your tension into components. From there you'll get tan theta, that will come F by mg. Tension will come under root of F square plus mg square. Is it okay bhai? I think you'll be able to do. I'm not giving more time to easy question because you will be able to do. Okay. But after class you have to go through them. Jana padega. That is what they have done. Tan theta they have calculated F by mg. Tension they have calculated. Now let's move to important part. 2 times came in the NEET. Maximum acceleration of the train in which box lying will you already know. एक बार देख ले भाई, please देख लो. Don't lose your focus. I will give you break. 5 minutes break I will give. Don't worry. Natural break also required for many people. So direct formula is given. They are saying one truck is there, block is lying on its surface. What is the maximum acceleration of the truck so that block will not fall down? You remember that maximum acceleration of the truck. First thing I told you here, static friction acts. Static friction will balance pseudo force. Static friction will be MA, mass of the block. A is the acceleration of the truck. And maximum acceleration so that block will not fall. that will be mu s into g. That is the formula they have used. Maximum acceleration so that block will not fall, that will be mu s into g. Please 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 इसको भी करना है. No problem. Just 2-3 questions are there. Next, 5.8. This is your angle of repose. You already know angle of repose. Angle of repose they are talking about. Directly formula based situation. Mu s will be equal to tan theta r. They have given theta equal to 15 degree value they will give. What is the coefficient of friction? So that block will just start sliding down. This is the angle of repose you studied. Mu equal to tan theta r. So theta given, put there, you'll get the value of mu s. They're asking you mu s. That is what they have done. You can check this is mu s will be equal to tan theta. You can check tan theta max will be equal to mu s. This is what we call as angle of repose, and we got from there. Then 5.9 came in JEE Mains. NEET did not ask, but in JEE Mains they asked. You already know. Again, I will just revise it very fast. One truck is there, one block is hanging. Okay, here friction will come. They are asking you acceleration. So you'll simply say you already know the formula here, or directly also you can do. This will give force mg. Here friction will oppose the motion. So net force will become mg minus friction. That is mu s into n. That is mg by total mass, m plus m. This will give you acceleration. Tension, if anyone asks you, you can use this block. T will be equal to m into g minus a. Means you already know. These are situations which is already there in your notes as separate model. That's why I'm not giving more time. But don't be in overconfidence. After class, again, you have to check them. Is it okay? So up to 5.9 done. Just we'll finish out this. Then we will go. Then we will have some break. Question number 5.1. You already know. This is also a good question. They are asking you a cyclist is speed of the cyclist is given, coefficient of friction between tire rod given. So you already know maximum speed so that car will not slide. That maximum speed is under root of mu s rg. So from here mu s given, r given, g given. From here that value is coming 5. That value is coming 5. I will check. That value is coming 5, and with how much he is going? No problem. So, point is, will the cyclist will slip or not? Yeah. So from here we can calculate maximum safe speed. Maximum safe speed we can calculate under root of mu s rg. Now this value will come if this speed of the car is more than Vmax, then he will slip. If speed of the car is less than Vmax, no problem. He will not slip. He will continue to move in the similar mass. So once you can go through it. It's an easy question. Nothing to worry. Yeah. Then we have one more question. Banking of road. Optimum speed of the race car to avoid wear and tear. Optimum, again language. Optimum speed to avoid wear and tear means banking speed. So optimum, because when this question will come in the NEET, you know the form. This is the problem. Many times we know the formula, but language comes in such a manner that we are not able to apply it. So here they are asking optimum speed of the race car to avoid wear and tear. Optimum speed means banking speed under root of Rg tan theta. You can put there, you will get your optimum speed. Now maximum safe speed you already know on banked road under root of rg tan theta plus mu s by 1 minus mu s tan theta. From there you will get maximum safe speed also. You can check. Optimum speed means banking speed. Maximum speed means under root of rg tan theta plus mu s by 1 minus mu s tan theta. Remaining questions we have done, and remaining questions you'll be able to do. These are okay once you can go through them. So point is 12 question we got here. Conveyor belt. Huh? So 12 questions we got here. Where is conveyor belt भाई? ये कहां से आ गया बच्चा? conveyor belt कहां से पूछ लिया? चलो, no problem. Yeah. So 12 question was motion in a straight line, 10 question in motion in a plane, 12 question we got laws of motion. So till now we have got 34 question. This 34 question after class again you have to go through them. Again you have to go through them. Before that I'm giving you 5 minutes break. 5 minutes break because many people require break. So we will again resume at, in my watch it is 9:21. We'll again resume at 9:26. This break time. I will eat One more file has to be sent. Hi. Hello, hi. I'm back. Good morning, good evening, good night. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome back to all of you also in the class. And now I'm seeing the time. We have to complete some chapters. Yeah, okay. So we'll not have more time. So we'll directly start. No problem. Yeah. So till now, 34 solved example of NCRT done. 34 solved example of NCRT done in 3 chapters. Those questions again you have to see. Again you have to see those questions by yourself. And if any doubt is there, in study hour you can ask, in WhatsApp also you can ask, those who are online, no problem. Yeah. But those questions should not be missed. Otherwise, this marathon class will be wasted. If we invest time for something, we have to work on that thing. We have to work on that thing properly. Yeah. So proper after class, you have to go through all those questions. Let's come back to our next chapter. Some questions are there in the exercises which we will make you practice, with the help of paper. So don't worry about them. In paper discussion also we'll discuss, and they are also very important models which can be asked. So let's start. Okay, our chapter work, power, energy. So let's start now. Yeah. In work, power, energy, once we go, first thing in NCRT, dot product they are explaining in work, power, energy chapter. Cross product they explain in rotational chapter. So that's why question of work power, question of dot product and cross product can be also asked. In which chapter, sir? You did not say any chapter vector. Actually, it will come in work, power, energy and rotational motion. So first question they are giving you, find the angle between F bar and D bar. So angle, I think everyone knows, whenever you need to find angle between two vectors, you have to use dot product. A bar dot B bar will be equal to AB cos theta. Now from here cos theta we can always calculate A bar dot B bar by AB. So dot product you can do, F bar given, D bar given. So you can do dot product, that dot product is coming 16. Then you can find magnitude of A bar. Magnitude of A bar, that is coming 50. Magnitude of B bar also coming 50. So that will give you, A means magnitude of first vector, B means magnitude of second vector. So that you will be able to get, both are coming root 50, root 50. So from here angle will come. And I also told you projection of A bar on B bar. Whenever you have to calculate projection of A bar on B bar, then one formula is there for this, A bar dot B bar divided by magnitude of B bar. So that is how we can calculate projection also. These things we have done during vector chapter also, and so many places we have studied. So no problem for that. But you have to go through it. Don't see their solution. Their solution will confuse you. You do the solution which is there in your main notes. Questions we have to pick from NCRT, but solution we don't have to follow of NCRT. Our intention is to get correct answer by easy method. Easy method is there in your main notes. Yeah. So you can check there, no problem, because you'll get confused. So many things they have said. So now let's move to the most important question. Came 2 times in the NEET And again, NCERT direct question. If they want to design direct paper from NCERT, because many people right now, you will see YouTube reels, they will say paper came out of NCERT out. So they may get instruction, paper should be strictly based on NCERT. So this is one of the most famous model from work power energy. How to find? You can check the question. It is well known that under the influence, later known that okay, proportional to consider mass. They are asking you work done by gravitational force. I will give more time to this question. Work done by gravitational force and work done by unknown resistive force. Important, chala important. CBI problem came in the NEET previously. NCERT model, tomorrow they can ask in the NEET exam also. If instruction is strictly NCERT based paper, then this question can come from work power energy. तो एक बार देख ले चल भाई. But I will not tell you exact language you have to get by yourself, because you also have to be responsible. But I will tell you the method, I will tell you the concept. In question, they are saying one raindrop is there. That raindrop is falling, started from rest. It is falling by height h and it is striking the ground with speed v. Same model is there in your main notes also. Whether you are senior inter student or long-term student, the famous model. Everywhere it is there in the notes, came in the test also. But again, I will tell, because important things has to be done again and again. Yeah. So they are asking when this drop will come from here to the ground. What is the work done by gravity? So work done by gravity, you already know. Gravitational force down, ball going down. So work done by gravity will be mgh. This is the work done by gravity. Second, they are asking you work done by air resistance. Work done by air resistance, you will not be able to calculate normally, because that force is unknown force. So for that, we have to use work energy theorem. And work energy theorem says work by all forces will be change in kinetic energy. Half m v square minus u square. Work done by all forces means what are the forces acting on the body? Gravity plus unknown air resistance, that is the work, that will be equal to half m v square, because u is 0. Now work done by gravity you already know, mgh plus work done by air resistance, that will be coming as half mv square. All these data are given. Mgh you can calculate because h is given. So work done by air resistance you can find, that will come, work done by air resistance in this situation will come half mv square minus mgh. Is it okay भाई? जल्दी से बोल दो, चाला बैठ के करोगे, otherwise this 4-hour 6-hour marathon gold will be total wastage. I'm telling you the reality. It's total wastage if you don't practice this question again by yourself. So फिर से बैठ के करना, already there in the notes. Don't see their solution. In the notes already solution is there. Follow that method. I think you'll be able to get no problem. Yeah. Only language you have to say. Because in the class we cannot have this much big language question na bhai. So that's why. So you can go through it. Now they have defined work. Okay. Now again one very important question came. In the test also came. एक बार देख लो question. A cyclist comes to skidding stop in a time of 10 meter, in 10 meter. And one assertion reasoning question is also there, bhai. This is one of my favorite question. Tomorrow it can come. So point is, question padhoge baad mein, after class you will see this question. I will just tell you the concept. Question is very simple. They are saying one cyclist is there. Okay. The cyclist applies brake. Of course, you know, if you apply the brake, your cycle will stop. That resistive force is also given 200 Newton. Now cycle will stop. Okay, sir. In how much distance cycle stopped, sir? Cycle stop in a distance of 10 meter. That is what is given. Now they are asking you find the work done by who applied this resistive force on the cycle. Road applied. So that is what they are asking. How much work does road do on the cyclist? So road applied force like this. Displacement was like this. Means work done by road. on cyclist. That will come negative. That is minus, that will come negative because force, road will apply reverse force on the cyclist. Cyclist will move forward, it will apply backward. So work done by road on cyclist will come, force into displacement, minus will be there, minus 2000 joule. Second is, what is the work done by cyclist on road? So road applied force on cyclist. Cyclist also applied force on road. Same 200. Action reaction pair. Action reaction. Road applied force on cyclist. Cyclist also applied force on road. But displacement of the road is 0. That's why work done by cyclist on the road will come 0. Hello, 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 hello. Are you getting idea? Road will do work on cyclist because cyclist has displacement. But cyclist will not do any work on road. So does cyclist will apply force on the road? Yes. Action reaction pair. Road applied on cyclist, cyclist will also apply on road. But that force on the road will not do work because displacement of the road will be 0. Hello, 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 hello. अबे कुछ समझ रहे हो? At least online student can tell. Here they cannot say. Important, that's why I'm waiting for this question. Cyclist road will do work on cyclist because cyclist is moving now, so force is acting, cyclist means on cyclist work will be done, that work will be negative because force is resistive. So does cyclist will apply force on road? Yes, cyclist will also apply force on road, but that force will not do work. So action reaction forces will also exist, but action reaction work may or may not. ध्यान दो. This is the assertion reasoning question I was talking about. एक बार देख लो क्या मैं बोल रहा हूं. What you learned from here, concept you learned. One new concept also you learned. Forces always exist equal and opposite action reaction pair, but work will be not always equal and opposite by the same action reaction pair. That is what I'm trying to tell. Same force did work on cyclist, but same force did not do work on road. Forces were equal and opposite, but work was not equal and opposite. One work came on cyclist came minus 200 joule. On road came 0. This is assertion reasoning question. Mind करके लिख लो. If you have not written this point in your notes, it should be present. It should be present. This is what I'm trying to tell. We have made some of research, but it's not like we are opening and just going on. No. The lesson of example 6.3 is that though the force on A exerted by B is always equal and opposite to that B on A, Newton's third law, work done on A by B is not necessarily equal and opposite to the work done by B on A. Are you getting? Forces always exist equal and opposite, action reaction pair, but their work will be not always equal and opposite. Maybe equal and opposite sometime, but not always. That is this example telling. Jaldi bolo, I don't have time. This assertion reasoning question mentioned separately as a paragraph. So if paper setter want to go through paragraph of NCERT, they can give you. So be careful. I will also give in the coming test. Question will be given. Don't worry, practice will be done by those questions. Then let's move. Again, JEE means question, easy question only, no problem. Yeah. So they are saying, एक बार देख लो. One bullet is there, ballistic demonstration. Now people will start thinking, what is ballistic? ना उसका मत सोच भाई. But one police officer is firing bullet on something, soft wooden ply. That is what. Don't start say ballistic. I don't know. People start overthinking. क्या होता है ballistic? क्या करेगी जान के? क्या करेगा जान के? काम की चीजों देखो. See the important. See the required things in the question. This is also easy question, important question. एक बार देख लेते हैं यार. Ballistic means some wooden plank is there, or some wooden plank is there. Ballistic means hanging plank. For practice of police they do. Now they are saying one bullet you are firing with speed u. You are firing with some speed u. Okay. Now this bullet is coming out with some speed v. They are asking you. They are saying you. Yeah. So question is here. The bullet emerges with only 10% of initial kinetic energy. Means final kinetic energy of the bullet is only 10%. 10% means 10% means 10 by 100 of initial. Now final kinetic energy you can write half m into v square. That is 10 by 100. That is 10% of initial, you already know, half m u square. Now from here half m will get cancelled. U is given. V they are asking you to calculate. Kar loge calculate bhai. Don't see their solution. Their solution you will get confused. Easy solution I am telling. Final to diya hai na bhai. Final is 10% of initial. So final will be 10 by 100 of initial. Initial we know sir half mu square. Final we know sir half mv square. From there we can calculate V. From there we'll get the V. U values are given. Just we'll dump there. We'll get the answer. Bolo bhai. Is it okay? क्या मैं आगे बढ़ूं? Again important model JEE means asked. Chalo, no problem. I think everyone will get. Yeah. So you have to be careful. Again, sit down and see this question. Let's move to the next question. Toughest question of this entire chapter. And JEE means are strictly asking question. Last year they strictly asked question from NCERT. Again, my favorite question. A woman pushes a trunk on the railway platform on the rough surface. Okay. She applies force of 100 Newton over distance. Okay. Then force reduces linearly. And plot the graph and calculate the work done during 20 meter. तो एक बार देख लेते. Again, important question may be asked directly. This question may come. एक बार देख लो. No problem. Yeah, I will tell you easy method how to calculate here work done for this particular model. एक बार देख ले भाई. Question is very simple. If you are coming out of the train, you came at your railway platform. Now coolie is not there. Even coolie is there, money is not there. So what we will do? We'll try to take our luggage by ourselves. So here one heavy plank is there, one heavy trunk is there. The trunk which you bring in hostel while coming, okay, that trunk you will take now also after becoming doctor. So first that woman is pushing the trunk. But after pushing for some distance, she will get tired. So this is what happened in the question. Ek baar dekh lo bhai, I don't have time, but I feel important model. That's why I'm giving time to it. So first this girl pushes the trunk with constant force of 100 Newton. Up to how much distance, sir? Up to distance of 10 meter. Okay. Then she gets tired. Given progressively she gets tired and applied force which reduces linearly from 100 to 50. This force reduces linearly from 100 to 50. And finally she has moved. The total distance moved was 20 meter. Now they are asking you work done. So one method is force displacement graph. You have work done will be area force displacement graph, or you can simply calculate work done. You can simply no need to draw the graph also. Directly you can calculate the work done. I will say, sir, for 10 meters she applied constant force. So work done will come force into displacement. That work done will come, sir, 1000 joule. Then she decreases the force linearly. Means you can find average force which she applied, because this time she is decreasing the force linearly. So linearly decreasing means average force you can find. That is initial plus, because linear variation given. So initial plus final by 2. So 100 plus 50 by 2. That will come 75. So 75 average force. And for how much distance extra, sir? Total 20, already 10 completed. So 10 more. So work for this part will become, you can calculate with the help of area also, but that will be lengthy. That's why I'm telling you direct way. That work done for linearly decreasing force, that work will come 75 into 10. That will come 750. Means total work done will become 1000 plus 750. That will come 1750 joule. Arey bol do bhai. Arey bol do. We have converted that variable force into constant force by taking its average value. So can we do everywhere? No. You can only do when force is decreasing linearly, or whenever force is decreasing, increasing or decreasing linearly, we can take its average as constant value. करोगे, बैठ के करोगे, छोड़ना नहीं है भाई. Regret will happen. This is a problem. When we leave one question, you will regret in the exam when same question will appear. Sir told in the class. We'll put video also that we have already told in the class. Still I'm not able to. This thing should not. New question you are not able to do, no problem. But the question which you are knowing you are not able to do, that's the biggest mistake of life. So don't, yeah. So go through it. Go through it. Important question. I will check. I've done very fastly. Correct. Wow. So fastly done, then also correct. They have also taken, like, you see, they have calculated average. 100 plus 50 by 2 into 10. So directly you can do. So go through this question, no problem. Then next question also there, 6.6. Little lengthy but important. Variable force given. Variable force given, they are asking you work done. So whenever force is variable, work done you already know. If they are asking you variable, you can check your force is variable force. Variable force means work done we can calculate with the help of integration. F dx from x1 to x2. This is the concept that we have to use, but slightly lengthy, so okay. And this work done will be your change in kinetic energy. Change in kinetic energy means final kinetic energy minus initial. From here we can calculate. Initial kinetic energy you'll get because initial velocity is given. Go through it. Variable force undi na, so directly you cannot do force into displacement. You have to use integration. There is a tough model which can be asked. Because integration is involved, many people will start thinking, kya karu? And here some log will also come. Change in kinetic, because final kinetic energy will now become initial plus this work. That is x1 to x2, f dx. What is f, sir? Minus k by x. What is minus k? What is the value of k? What is the value of k? 0.5. 0.5 by x dx. Now if you integrate, now log will come. Because 0.5 will not participate, 1 by x integration will give you log x. That is what you are seeing here. No problem, no problem. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. And from 0.1 to 2.1, you'll come. I think you'll get. No problem. Kar loge bhai. Good question we are discussing. These are good questions. So log value they will give. We can do from there. No problem. Yeah. Then concept of potential energy, no problem, we know. चलो चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. These things, okay. Now vertical circular motion came. That's why whenever you see question from vertical circular motion, last year tough question came, yeah, that required total knowledge of vertical circular motion. But previously, those things are there in your main notes, yeah. But as per NCERT, vertical circular motion, we already know. Minimum speed at the bottom they are asking under root of 5gl. Tension here will come 6 mg. Then kinetic energy ratio you can calculate. I think you'll be able to get. No problem, yeah. Minimum velocity of v naught at the bottom, ratio of kinetic energy. No problem, no problem, no problem, yeah. So you can go through it. All these things you know. Minimum speed at the bottom under root of 5gl. At the top, 4gl will be reduced. At the horizontal, it will come 3gl. We can calculate potential energy ratio will also come. Same like Galileo's uncle. But it will come reverse. 5:3:1. Then we'll go to... This is also important question. एक बार देख ले. Language is tough. एक बार देख लो भाई. Practical question. Nowadays you see now, for every car they will give rating, safety rating. They will say 5-star rating, 4-star rating. Have you heard that? Whenever you will go to buy car or you see YouTube shorts, they will keep on saying, this is the safest car, its rating is 5, its rating is 3. 3-star. So, okay, we'll not go in that. Yeah, okay. That rating of the car is designed like this, with the help of this concept. To simulate car accident, auto manufacturers study the collision of the moving with mounted spring So they will take, this is the question language देखोगे, उसको छोड़ोगे नहीं, important question है. Tomorrow they will say, let's assume I have a spring like this, here I have a spring, okay, you have spring and you said one car is there, this moving car collides with the spring, this car has kinetic energy, half mv square, when it will collide with the spring, it will compress the spring, it will transfer its kinetic energy to spring potential energy. So they will ask you find the maximum compression in the spring, which you already know. Half mv square will convert to half kx square, x max square. So they can ask you maximum compression. That is what they are asking. Tata 5-star, Tata Nano is 5-star. Yeah. Previously I used to think 5-star is the chocolate only, but now everything is 5-star. Chalo, okay, no problem. Yeah. So I think everyone will get important, easy, important model, language, kudiga, custom, go through it. Anything is custom only when you don't go through it. If you remember in childhood, science, trigonometry seems to be very tough, but now everyone remember tan 60 value, tan 30. So if you try it, it will become easy. So don't worry about it. Yeah. So go through the language. Achha, did you observe why I have taken old NCERT? Okay, Gyan Prakash. Okay. Because last year question came which was not there in new NCERT. That question was there, na, backside one, cyclist, time, duration they asked. That is not there in new NCERT. It's deleted. But question came from old NCERT. Old NCERT it is there. So that's why I have taken old NCERT. You see how much thinking we do. Chalo, no problem. Now here also one question is there. Same question but Kudiga custom. This is important. Again, if they want to ask you tough question from there, this is the question they can ask you. This is a question they can ask you. 6.9. Consider the example of 6.8. But now difference, एक बार देख ले, please देख ले भाई. Those who want good marks in physics finally, 120 marks in tough paper, 100 marks in tough paper, you should know this type of model. Actually, if they're in NCERT, everyone should know. एक बार देख ले, no problem. Yeah. Okay. Same question. But now they are saying, the surface on which this car is moving, this surface is now rough surface. Now this surface is rough surface. Now they are asking you to find maximum compression in the spring. Then also you can find, you'll simply say, sir, whatever the kinetic energy this car has, half mv square. This kinetic energy will go where? First thing, it will go in spring potential energy, half k x max square, plus some loss due to friction, because now surface is rough, loss due to friction, and loss due to friction you can write frictional force into displacement, this negative of its work, that is mu mg into displacement. Displacement will be same as your maximum compression. So this is how we can solve, but from here one quadratic equation will come which has to be solved. But important है, कल को ये क्वेश्चन आएगा नीट में, मैं वीडियो बना के डालूंगा कि मैंने बताया था क्लास में, but you did not solve. If it will not come, then I'll not put, don't worry. Is it okay? Important hai. Easy model. Same question. I also pray to the God, easy should come. But if tough will come, this is the question. Quadratic. This is also still not easy. Quadratic equation will be formed. You see, they have formed one quadratic equation. Then you have to solve that quadratic equation. Then answer will come. For quadratic equation solution, you already know minus b plus minus under b square minus 4ac. So you can do from there. No problem. We don't have more time. Okays. Now let's move to some question. Those very easy question. Now this is very important again. Already there in M notes separately as model, main notes already there, but I will revise it because important part. Yeah. These questions came. This came 2 times. This came 1 time previously in the NEET, and simple situation. Nothing to worry. First thing you must know, kilowatt hour or watt hour is the power of energy. So whenever they give you power and energy and power, you can always relate. Power will be energy by time. So from here we can calculate energy. Energy will be power into time. No problem. Yeah. So power, yeah. So from here we can, and you should know 1 kilowatt hour. 1 kilowatt, if anyone asks you what is the value of 1 kilowatt hour, this is a unit of energy. What is the value of 1 kilowatt hour in the terms of joule? This means 1 kilowatt hour means power is 1 kilowatt, means 10 to the power 3 watt. R means 1 hour. 1 hour means 3000, yeah, 3600 second. So energy you can write power into time. Power 10 to the power 3, time will be 3600. In easy paper they have asked, so 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. You must know this conversion, important hai bhai. 2 times they asked this paragraph. 1 year, last to last year, 2 questions came from these 2 things. This also came, this also came. See the laziness of the paper setter. 1 page only he took. This question also came, this question also. You can check, you can verify. I have verified so many times just to know the mental status of paper setter. Yeah, okay. So this both question came. Both we discussed in marathon only. In the class that time, this question was not even discussed. In the marathon only, I discussed this question and came. Second question, they are asking you power of the lift. So power of the lift, first you have to calculate force required to move the lift up. Force required will be, this is also there in the main notes. Force required to move the lift up will be 1 mg of the lift, and 1 is the frictional force. That is the resistive force R. So force required will become mg plus R. So power due to this force will become force into velocity. Hello bhai, important model. And I'm telling you the truth. Last to last year, this question I did not tell in the main class, but in the marathon I told. First thing was told, this was not told, and marathon told, and it came exactly same question came. So important, that's why marathon NCERT questions are important. So okay, so remaining things you can put and you can get. Now this also you know, collision, okay. No problem, yeah, okay. So we already know fraction of kinetic energy retained, M1 colliding, already there in the notes for everyone. M1 colliding with M2, fraction of kinetic energy retained, fraction of kinetic energy lost. We can get from there, no problem, yeah. Okay. This also you know. 2 angles, if you remember I told, whenever one body is at rest, important by they have calculated this question, itna nahi kar paoge exam, bas yaad rakho. If 2 identical bodies are doing elastic collision such that this is moving, this is at rest, elastic oblique collision, one identical body is one moving, other at rest, then after collision, both will move at right angle to each other. This was also discovered by Newton. They move at right angle to each other means if one angle is alpha, one angle is beta, alpha plus beta must be equal to 90 degrees. So is it so easy? No. This entire process. But you will not do. Why you will do? Are you fool? No, I am not fool. I will directly remember. Alpha plus beta should be 90 degree. Lucky. If luck is there, this question can come. Alpha given, beta will come. Beta given, alpha will come. Bolo bhai. Is it okay? Hello, is it okay? So go through these questions, jana padega, you have to go through these questions. I can only guide them, I can only guide you. I'm telling you, it's not like that I'm just scrolling. I'm telling you the concept also. Maybe time is limited, so we have to go, yeah. We cannot give you time, think, then you will solve, then I will do. So that's why, no problem. Yeah. So finally, we have completed our next chapter also, work power energy. 16.13 means 13 question came from there, means 34 plus 13. 47 questions we have done. Our target is to reach to 70-80 questions of NCERT, no problem. Yeah. So come on, done. In exercise also good questions are there. They will also come. Good questions are good. This is also a famous question. In paper discussion we will see. Let's move to our chapter rotational. So many things they have told. Directly, chalo. 7.1. Yeah, question will be discussed in paper discussion. Of course, all questions before NEET has to be discussed. Marathon is learning process. Learning means both. Only class is not learning. Exam will be also learning part. So yeah, otherwise we will not be able to do. Yeah, okay. Now question number 7.1. I think everyone will get XUM M1 X1 plus M2. This question is there in your notes. Test also came M1 X1 plus M2 X2 plus M3 X3 by M1 plus M2 plus M3. Same thing we can do for Y coordinate also. So I don't feel it to be discussed. Yeah, okay. But you have to go through it. This is important question again. Lamina, L-shaped lamina. You can divide into 3 parts. All the 3 parts masses you can take M, M, M. You can take coordinate of center. Done, so that's why. Then you can get same value also I think I have given in the class. Or in the test also came. JEE Mains also same question came. Same values were given. X coordinate 5 by 6 will come, but don't remember it by. No problem. Yeah. Okay. I'm not discussing those questions which you can do. Hey, these questions you'll be able to do. We'll see new questions where you may feel problem. This you already know. Again, assertion reasoning question came. NEET question only. Overseas NEET they ask. NEET which happened for foreign people, they asked this question. Last year only they asked. For you they give tough paper. For them they give easy paper. They ask what will happen to the path of the center of mass. Center of mass motion will remain unaffected because during explosion forces acting are internal. Internal forces do not change motion of center of mass. The center of mass of the fragment or the projectile continues along the same parabolic path which it would have followed even there were no explosion. So this you already know. Okay. This diagram they gave. For you see how paper they gave and for overseas how paper they gave. Hey Bhagwan. Find the 7.4. Find the scalar and vector product of A bar and B bar. Dot product you already know. A bar dot B bar. Okay. Cross product you already know. Box method. You'll be able to do, no problem. Hey Bhagwan, where are the questions? Easy questions are coming. Hey Bhagwan. Prabhu. Chalo. We got. Find the torque of a force. F bar given, R bar given. They're asking you torque. Find the torque of the force. F bar given about origin. If the force acts on a particle whose position vector. So I think everyone will get easy important. F bar undi, R bar undi, tau bar kawali. So tau bar will be equal to R bar cross F bar. You will be able to get done, no problem. F bar undi, R bar undi, tau bar, R bar cross F bar. We will get, no problem. Yeah. This is also show that angular momentum of particle. I already told, just I am revising. Hello. Focus lose mat karo. Something will come out of the mouth that can come in the NEET. You may be knowing because all these are straightforward models of the notes came in the test also. Here they are saying one particle is moving on a straight line with constant velocity. I told you whenever any particle move on a straight line with constant velocity, its angular momentum about origin will remain constant. This is what they are trying to show because I told you R perpendicular will remain. Anywhere particle is there, but R perpendicular will be same. R perpendicular same means, because angular momentum of the translating particle you already know, mv into R perpendicular. So we'll get from there. No problem. Yeah. Okay. Huh. So we'll remain constant. This is a diagram, bhai. Hey Bholenath. You can check. Now tough part came. Yeah. Now we'll discuss that question. You can check 7.8 and 7.9 also. Since you have studied, so 7.9 also you can tell me about 7.9. FYQ means future year question. Srikara is only focused. FYQ means, PYQ means past year question, previous year question. FYQ means future year question. 7.9 एक बार देखो 7.9. Have you seen this question? कहीं देखा है? Especially from long term people or senior inter also, those who are going to give exam. Have you seen? अरे जल्दी बोलो, मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है. नीट 2025 क्वेश्चन एग्जैक्टली नीट 2020. अरे भाई मुस्कान तू कैसे बोल रही? नो सर, अरे थोड़ा सा तो ध्यान. एंड गोसलाइट्स पेपर एंड नीट 2025 क्वेश्चन एंड नियर बाय ऑफ दैट one question is given. I am not now interested in this. Already came last year. You know the formula. You know the formula, how to calculate. You know, I am not interested in this question because already came. I am interested nearby of this. Paper setter last year gave this. This year he can give this. ये दे सकता है. Famous model. Copy paste they did for this. Now they can do copy paste for this. So this question we can leave also. No problem. Because same model they will not repeat. But maybe the person who has taken from here, he can take from there. If he take from there, he will give you that question. That is there in the notes. All these are there in the notes. But again I will talk. Because important है तो है, उसको करेंगे डिस्कस. टाइम रहे ना रहे कोई बात नहीं, एक बार देख ले. चल, I will tell you the concept. No problem. Yeah. Okay. हाँ. Process is there in your notes. Just I will remind you. एक बार देख लो. Those who are not there also, no problem. Yeah. Whenever such question comes, first thing not easy, tough. Because equations are required, you have to solve the equation, then answer will come. But once I will tell, you will get courage to try after the class. So try after the class. They are saying 1 meter scale is there, length 70 meter. 2 supports are there. 2 knife are there. Knife means support, no problem. 10 centimeter from each side. Okay. They are asking you normal reaction from them. N1 and N2, no problem. Yeah. And yeah. And they have also said 6 kg of load is lying from here at a distance of 10 centimeter, at a distance of 30 centimeter. Okay, no problem. This is a tough question. Those who don't want more marks in the exam, they can leave also. But but if some question we know, we should do it. No problem. Yeah, okay. Now, so these are the things. And one more thing is there. This meter scale also has mass of 4 kg. That 4 kg will be located exactly in the middle. Exactly in the middle means at 35 centimeter. So I told you, if you remember here, I told you how to solve this type of situation. Yeah. You can use question. Yes, solution is not that much easy, but we can do. Yeah. I will simply say, first we have to write equation for translational equilibrium. This is an equilibrium. Translational equilibrium is total up force must be equal to total down force. Total up force will be N1 plus N2. Total down force will be mg of the rod, mg of the scale, and this hanging mg. That is 6 plus 4, 10. 10 means 100 Newton. Mg, that will come 100 Newton. Yeah. Now at least out of 4 option you can remove some option. N1 plus N2 should be 100. So you can, out of 4 options, 2 options you can remove where N1 plus N2 will not come 100. So we got the value. So N1 plus N2, but this equation is not enough. We require another equation. That another equation will come with the help of rotational equilibrium. Rotational equilibrium means you can write net torque about N1 or N2, whatever you prefer you can write. You can write net torque about N2. About N2 who will give torque? Mg of the rod will give, Mg of this hanging will give, and that torque has to be balanced. Downward torque will come Mg into its perpendicular distance, you have to calculate. That will become 70, this is 60, this is 35, so it will be 25. It's not, I'm not saying easy bhai, it's tough, no problem. Plus Mg of this hanging is 40 into its R perpendicular, and this will come 60 into its R perpendicular, that will come 5 more, means it will come 30. This is the total down torque will be balanced by total up torque. That up torque will come N1 into this R perpendicular. You are writing about this. So this is 60, already 10. So this will be 50. From here N1 will come, put here N2 will come. Okay, I know tough, yeah. Okay, but till the time you will not try, it's tough. If you try, it's not tough. Don't lie to yourself. If you try, it's easy bhai. Seeing the last year paper, previous papers also came, but easy question came. This was tough, but you can try it. Once you try it after the class, you'll get some idea, you'll be able to do. Now from here, you can calculate. You see G, they have taken 10, 9.8. That's why they got 98. We have taken 10, that's why we got 100. Remaining things you can do. This question already there came last year, so we can leave it, or once you can go through by yourself. Nahi samjhe. Hello. कुछ समझ में आया बच्चों? I am just wasting the energy of my throat, or you are also getting some idea, some courage to try these tough questions. कुछ मुझे बोल दो भाई. You are getting some courage to try. करेंगे सर, क्या बात है? Calculation आएगा, सीखेंगे. 25 days अब क्या करना है? What we have to do this remaining 25 days? We have to study. In study, what we'll study? All revision done. We have to revise them. We have to see all this situation. Muskan has got the answer also. Some people have got the answer also. Calculated also. क्या है इसमें? कौन सी बड़ी बात है? Then moment of inertia values you must know. You must know moment of inertia values. What is the moment of inertia of the rod of mass M, length L about axis, perpendicular to passing through it, and perpendicular. You already know ml square by 3. Ring ka moment of inertia. These are very, very important. Moment of inertia, not exactly this will come, but they will ask. One question will definitely come from moment of inertia. Moment of inertia of the ring, sphere, about different axes, radius of gyration, combination of bodies. वो करोगे भाई, करना है. 7.14. Have you seen this question? Have you seen this question? 7.14. देखा है क्या? Don't say Gosalites paper we have given. Anywhere else? Anywhere else? PYQ previously came. Before that only I discussed in Martathon, same question came. Videos are there. I said in those videos that I have discussed this paper. I have discussed this question, same question came. Yeah, same question, same copy paste, data also same. That's why we are having this Martathon Gold. Class के बाद बैठ के करोगे तब होगा. Now I think this everyone will get, no problem. Yeah. First thing, this RPM has to be converted into RPS. I will just tell you the process, because they have asked first part only, which was easy. Now they can ask you second part, which is tough. In NEET 2024, same question came, but easy part came, part 1 came. because it was easy. Now if tough paper part 2 they can ask, data they may change. तो एक बार देख ले. These are frequencies given. So initial frequency you can have, initial frequencies are 1200 RPM, convert into RPS. For converting into RPS you have to divide by 60. Then from here initial frequency will come, that means initial omega will come, 2 pi f. Similarly final frequency given, something given, I don't have time to see that. Okay, convert into RPS, divide by 60, then omega final will come. This is omega initial, this is omega final, that will come again 2 pi f. Final, this is initial. Once you get, you can calculate alpha, omega equal to omega naught plus alpha t. Calculation you will be able to. Time given, omega naught, your alpha will come. Once alpha will come, they are asking you number of revolution. Number of revolution means theta by 2 pi. Theta you can find using second equation, omega naught t plus half alpha t square. Once you get this theta, you can dump here, you'll get number of revolution. 576, I remember the answer. I will check, just trying to show whether I remembered or not. Don't see their solution, you'll never understand. They also don't understand. 576, wow. But you have to do. करोगे तभी होगा भाई, करोगे तभी होगा, no problem. Yeah. Let's move to next, because we have to check the time also. These things you already know. Okay. हाँ. This is also done. Language may make you little tough, but easy. एक बार देख ले. Don't see their solution. Question is very simple. We have done. One flywheel is there. Okay. Flywheel is mounted. Okay, flywheel. So they. Okay. So wheel is there. They are considering wheel to be ring. Yeah. Wheel will be. Yeah. So this is the same question which you have done. One ring is there, disc is there. If you wrap a string and if you pull the string, it will rotate. I told you tension, this tension or our applied force F will give you torque. F into R, that will be equal to I into alpha. Alpha will come from here, which is they're asking you find alpha. We can get work done. They are asking you. So work done you can find directly. Force you are applying. You are pulling the string by 2 meters. So work done will come force into displacement. Work will come. Final kinetic energy you can find, because once you know alpha, omega you can find. Omega you can find. Once you can find omega, kinetic energy will come half I omega square. Or this work done will be only kinetic energy. Work done will be only. That is what they have said. एक बार देख लेते, कोई बात नहीं. Will not go in hurry. देख लेते एक बार. Rim means ring. Rim means this periphery only. Lopala ledu. Ring. Yeah. So you already know. It's there. If you pull it, it will rotate. They're asking you alpha. You already know. Achha, they have taken flywheel to be disc. MR square by 2. No problem. They should mention. Yeah. It's a disc. It's a disc. Yeah. So flywheel can be ring also, disc also, but you will take disc. They have taken disc, we'll also take disc. Yeah. Flywheel generally disc only. Wheel means some internal structure will be there. Okay. So I came. Alpha you can calculate. Torque they have work done. They have calculated force into displacement. Kinetic energy half I omega square. Final omega calculated. And answer are same. That is kinetic energy gained will be same as work done. No loss is there. Hello. एक बार बोल दो 7.15. अबे बोल दे भाई. Flywheel we have to take as disc. They should mention, but not mentioned also means we'll take as disc. Hello, कर लोगे. Force into R will give you torque. Torque will be I alpha. Work will be force into displacement. Kinetic energy will be half I omega square. Omega will be calculated as omega naught plus alpha t. Alpha we know, sir. Calculated, we can get omega. And then we can find. And no need to calculate kinetic energy. Work done will be converted to kinetic energy. So directly whatever work done came 100 joule, 50 joule. That will be also kinetic energy of the wheel. No need, because otherwise calculation will become lengthy. That is omega naught, alpha t, so many things you have to calculate. Directly you can do. Chalo, no problem. Let's move further. Oh my God. Chalo. 7.16. Chala questions came. 16 question came. Ring, solid cylinder, solid sphere, rolls down, rolling on inclined plane. They are asking you which will have maximum velocity. So you already know SDHR, solid sphere will reach bottom first. It will have maximum velocity. Hello, SDHR, self dabba human right to remember. First, if you make a race between, again important है इसलिए मैं थोड़ा time दे देता हूँ. If you make easy and important, everyone can do. If you roll bodies to come down, if you make a race between ring, hollow sphere, solid sphere, disc, then first position will go to solid sphere, second position will go to disc, third position will go to hollow sphere, and ring will be at last position. Yeah, so that's why solid sphere will reach first, means velocity will be maximum for solid sphere. Velocity will be maximum for solid sphere. एक बार देख ले भाई. They have explained, but finally what they have said, you already know. These formulas also you have to keep in your mind. It is clear that that the sphere, nothing mentioned means solid sphere, has the greatest velocity and ring has the least velocity of the center. Of course, velocity means center of mass. Yeah. Suppose the bodies have same mass, which will have greater, of course, ring. Yeah. Ring has velocity is maximum for solid sphere, means solid sphere will have maximum translational kinetic energy, minimum rotational kinetic energy. For ring, different reverse will happen. No one, yeah, okay. Ring will have maximum rotational kinetic energy and minimum translational kinetic energy, because total kinetic energy will be same, because they are coming from the same height. They are losing same potential energy if their masses are same. बोल दो भाई, बोल दो. Is it okay? Hello. So we have done, no problem. Yeah. So I think we have completed. कुछ तो बोल दो भाई. So many chapters done at once, people are. That is the meaning of marathon. That is the meaning. You have to go through every question. So how many questions happened? 47 plus 16. 16, what is 63 questions done. 63 questions done. Now we'll close our first year part. Now we have to go to second year part. We'll go with electrostatic. Just 1 minute. I'm trying to send. Just till now you can check the questions. Ravi, why this is not going? One more chapter we have to send now. It's not scanning Bluetooth. Came. Oh, you switched off it. You can check. Okay, there. You can open first one. Okay. You can open that. Come on. So straightforward, we are switching to our second year part. Electrostatic part I will do. So let's move. Chalo bhai. And good questions are there. NCERT good questions are there in electrostatic. Questions has been asked. Not required. I will only talk about the question which is important, which can be asked. It's not. Chalo, koi baat nahi. Now we came to. Let's start by. Chalo, dekh lo. Already there in your main notes, most important, easy part, because this question has been given in summary also they have given this point. You know, whenever you have fundamental charge particle means electron, proton. So whenever you always have two type of forces between them. One is electrostatic force and one is gravitational force. So always remember, and both are related by the same type of formula. So sometimes they ask, they will say, if I have pair of electron and electron, if I have pair of proton and proton, and if I have pair of electron and proton, they can ask you ratio of electrostatic force and gravitational force. So always remember, this ratio will come, you can calculate. Because electrostatic force you already know, K Q1 Q2 by R square. Gravitational force you already know, G M1 M2 by R square. From here if you do calculation you'll get. But in the exam you'll not have this much of time to calculate. So better keep in your mind. Ratio of electrostatic force and gravitational force will come 10 to the power, it will come 10 to the power 36 for proton pair. It will come 10 to the power 39 for electron proton pair, and it will come 10 to the power 40. That will come 10 to the power 42 for electron pair. This is the ratio. I also don't remember exactly. I will check whether I've written correct or not. Proton electron pair, you have to just remember power. Proton electron 10 to the power 39. This one, proton 10 to the power 36. You have to remember. You can calculate. Method मैंने बता दिया. Method में I have told. Main class में ही बताया था. Revision में भी लिखवाया है class में. लिखवाया है. But फिर से बता रहा हूँ. NCERT it is there. You can calculate K value, you know, charge of electron, proton, you know, masses, you know, but you will not have that much of time. So better memory में एक और चीज ठूस लो. The way you put in your brain for bio, physics के लिए भी ये चीज put कर लो भाई. If you want to avoid the calculation, otherwise you can do the calculation. Electron pair also we can find, no problem. So we can calculate for all these fundamental charge particles. Okay. Then we will move to our next. Again, important easy question. Q1, Q2, Q3, they are asking you easy electrostatic का सबसे easy और आसान question and important question. 3 charges. Wow. Q. They are asking you what is the net electric field at the centroid. Net electric field or force if you keep charge Q here. I already told you, already know, if charges are equal, figure is symmetric, the net electric field at the center will come 0. That means if you put any charge Q at the center, net force on that charge will also come 0. एक बार देख लेना, बैठ के एक बार देख लेना, language देखना. Otherwise we know. This is they're asking you force on each charge. Force on each charge also you can find. Nothing is there. I will just tell you. Minus Q. On this charge force will be root 3F because both will attract. Angle will be 60 degree. Force will come root 3F. For this charge force will come. This will apply attractive force. This will apply repulsive force. Angle will be 120. Again 120 means resultant will come F only. For this, force will be attractive due to this repulsive. Again 120, answer will come F. You already know the calculation, but बैठ के देखना, ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस में मत रहना भाई कि मुझे तो पता है, नोट्स में तो करा रखा है. एग्जाम केम ना फिर से इसको बैठ के देखोगे, लैंग्वेज देखोगे क्या यूज किया है. रिमेनिंग थिंग्स ओके. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट केम इन द नीट 1.8. एक बार देख. So I don't have time to tell, but I can tell you. एक बार देखो, but बैठ के लैंग्वेज देखना. They are simply saying you one electron is falling due to electric field. So acceleration of electron you can write E by m. Using this acceleration, if someone give me this height, I can find the time just like free fall. Under root of 2h by g. In place of g, we have to use acceleration due to electric field. That a value. This is what will happen in this situation. If this electric field is not there, if gravity is there, same thing will happen. Under root of 2h by. But a will be g. Hello. अबे कहां चले गए बच्चों? Is it okay? हे भगवान भोलेनाथ कि बच्चों कैसे, ये इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है भाई. लास्ट चैप्टर, इसका मतलब ही नहीं कि इसको इग्नोर करोगे. यू टायर्ड दैट डजंट मीन्स इंपॉर्टेंट. पढ़ के बैठ के देखोगे, ऑल द वैल्यूज आर गिवन. दिस इज व्हाट आई वाज टेलिंग यू. Under root of 2h by a, because here falling due to acceleration due to electric field, a value will be q by m. यहाँ पे डंप करोगे, सीधे आंसर आएगा. वो क्वेश्चन पूछा है, पूछ लिया नीट में तो. So you have to, you cannot leave them. I also told you, out of proton and electron, both will experience same electrostatic force in electric field, but in different direction. But acceleration of electron will be very high because mass is very less. So that is how we can get. So this is what they have told here. So you can go through it. This is also done, no problem. Yeah. Then these are theory given. What to do in this theory? I wanted to tell one important model. Again, chala important bhai. Two charges plus q minus q, separation given. They are asking you electric field. Plus q minus q means electric dipole. 1 point is on axial position. Electric field you already know on axial. 2 kp by r cube. P will be q into d. Hello, electric dipole hai. Plus q minus q, axial position, equatorial position, electric field on axial, you know, 2 kp by r cube. Sir, why you are not solving there? My intention is not calculation. My intention is model, formula for this model. Axial position you know, equatorial position you know, just dump in the formula. You'll get the answer. When you'll get the answer? After class. Sit down and these are the things you have to do. So that is what they have done. You can check 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is k. 2 kp by r cube. Axial position kp by. But you have to go through them. Then only you'll get exact language. We have done almost. Solved examples are less here because more theory is there. This question I wanted to tell. I was searching for this question only. So, एक बार देख लो. In JEE Mains came, NEET did not ask, but now they can ask. एक बार देख लो, already told, but again I will remind, and again you have to go through it. Here what they're saying you, one cube is there, okay, and electric field is in this direction. Electric field is in this direction. That means two type of flux this cube will get. One will be incoming flux. Here electric field is different because you can see your electric field, it is depending on x. It is depending on x value. Electric field will be different. So you'll get incoming flux E1 into A square. Here you will get outgoing flux because here electric field will be E1. Here electric field will be E2. You will get outgoing flux E2 into A square. So net flux for the body will become, you already know, phi out minus phi in. That is E2 minus E1 into A square. This net flux will be Q enclosed by epsilon naught. So they will ask you find the charge enclosed in the cube. For tough model, for tough paper, they can ask you this question from electrostatics. पूछ सकता है. That will come E2 minus E1 into A square into epsilon naught. This is Q enclosed. Sir, how to find E1? How to find E1, E2? For that we can check. E1 is alpha into x to the power 1 by 2. Alpha x we have to check. For incoming, what is x? Either distance. And for outgoing, what is x? A plus A, 2A. नहीं समझे, वेस्ट कर दिया मैंने अपना थ्रोट, माई एनर्जी, योर टाइम वेस्ट कर दिया. अरे बोल दे, जल्दी बोल. अमित सर ऑलरेडी केम. I was waiting for him also to come. Hello. Incoming, outgoing, incoming different electric field, outgoing different electric field. Chal bhai, biswas nahi kar rahe, you are not believing it. Check this solution, you'll never understand. That's why the way I told you can use it. Yeah. So x value we can get and we can calculate. Same thing is this model. Here electric field is in both direction. Here also outgoing flux, here also outgoing flux. So we'll get from there total flux. Then Q will be epsilon naught into total flux. Then we have Gauss law, values are only there. Oh, wow. Some graphs, some values. And I think we have moved. Oh my God. This question or last question I'm saying, it will come. My feeling is coming. But like that for many questions I said previously. Some came, don't think no, nothing came. Yeah, came, yeah, okay. So, finally we have completed my part of marathon. Yeah, okay. Sir, does everything of NCERT done? Not done. Some questions are there which you may learn from the paper discussion. So, paper will be very important. All the question of NCERT will come from that in that paper. Paper is very important. Paper discussion is very important. Second point, after class what I will do? After class what you will do? Not I, you will do. Sit down and do all these models. Do all these models. These are the models which may appear finally in your NEET exam. सब चीज complete करके जाना है. So general model done in the main notes. NCERT model 80% done, 20% not. That's why we did all done. Now everything is done. So do them. Sit down and do those questions also. Do all the questions that we have discussed. Any doubt comes, you can ask on WhatsApp also. You can ask in the study. Those who are online, ask in WhatsApp. Those who are offline, they can ask in the study hour. Is it okay, bhai? I'll just check where is Amit sir. He's still coming. Okay, somewhere. Amit sir came. Okay, no problem. And always remember one thing. Yeah, always remember one thing. In life, success comes only by hard work. You have to go through the process. You have to go through the process of depression in the life, process of excitement in the life, process of pressure. This will make you diamond. Now, this is what I told. Becoming doctor is not that much easy. Otherwise, this Mike person came, he can also become doctor. Why he cannot become doctor? He don't have caliber to sustain that pressure. Everything is not, why not diamond? That pressure you have to sustain. Enjoy that pressure. Usko karo. Yes, this is the pressure only that will make me doctor. Tomorrow you have to do operation. You are trying to do kidney surgery, but you don't know some stone also came there. Something happened, some unnecessary thing happened, unexpected thing happened. तो क्या करोगे? छोड़ के निकल जाओ क्या ऑपरेशन थिएटर से? क्या करोगे? I will handle the pressure. Coolly and calmly, I will focus on my work. I will make it done. That is the attitude of life required. That is the attitude of life required. Unexpected question came, NEET you are giving, sir told this question came where they asked, well, sir told concept but such model not discussed in the exam. क्या ऐसे अरे बाप रे बाप क्या करूं? No, करूंगा, try करूंगा, have that confidence. बचा क्या? अरे एनसीईआरटी भी कर लिया, इतने पेपर दे दिए, बचा क्या? 25 days. Concise your knowledge. उसको एक जगह लेके आओ. The way sunlight cannot burn a piece of paper, but if you put one convex lens between them, it will make paper to burn. That focus, what that convex lens do? Focus the light. That focus of your energy should go only in one thing. That is your selection. That is your hard work. No deviation, no distraction, no depression, nothing. Pressure है, handle करूंगा, handle करूंगी, diamond बनूंगी. उसके लिए काम करो. So don't worry about it. Pressure comes. Okay. सबको डर लगता है, सबका गला सूखता है. But everyone is not successful. Those who tolerate that cannot drink Mountain Dew. Yeah. But those who tolerate this are the successful, are the people who get selected. So you have to go through the you cannot skip this thing. This will happen. So go through the process. Sir, then how? Enjoy it. Enjoy karo na. Maje mein dekho. You have seen Virat Kohli, when he's chasing the run, he's more aggressive. He's more enjoying. He's playing first, he will not enjoy that much. But when he's chasing the run, you will see his intention. You will see his attitude. As attitude, I kar lunga, ho jaye. Mehnat, I have done hard work, I will do. That's it. So this is how we have talked. All the best. We'll meet in the paper discussion also. So many meetings will happen in between. Work hard. Don't complicate. पढ़ाई करो, pressure को sustain करो, enjoy करो. Diamond बन के निकलो. People will give your example. Hey, I work. You can give your example. I give example. When my IT exam was there, I say to everyone, I have studied this much that you have never even imagined. So you can also give. These are the memories of the life that you can make and you can tell to others. So bye. Amit sir will come. Tata, bye. All the best. Come on. Yeah.